Niners! How did you enjoy the season opening game? You know, the other day, I should have known the Rams knew before we did, fam. You notice how thin the Ram traffic was just the other day? And I just thought maybe, well, I guess they don't feel like bothering us today. Good. We can talk without their irritating presence. They knew before we did that the whooping that came down tonight was going to come days before we did. I thought it was going to be a better game than that. In fact, the score wasn't even indicative of how bad the Rams did get their ass handed to them. Yo! Bop, 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 boop, bam, 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 bam. You see, now every team in the league took notes. They're not going to run the ball. They're not going to run the ball. They are not going to run the ball. People just sat back and waited for Stafford to throw. How many times did they pick him off tonight? I went to do a couple of things to set up. I saw 3 picks. Did I miss any? And how many times did they take him down tonight? Because of Von Miller. You see, the Rams have to know that every team they're going to play on the schedule saw what Buffalo did, and that's the way it's going to. Rams, that's the way it's going to be this year. There's nothing you can do about the change. You can't change anything. Scapelli's applies. That's what's up, fam. Rams got spanked. Sosa. Nick Bosa's gonna eat versus the Rams. Everybody, I put a post up about that. I said Nick must be chomping at the bit. If this is going to be the way the Rams are gonna, there's no Whitworth, Nick. I said Nick, it'd be smaller, man. That's Nick on Twitter. Nick, Whitworth is gone. It's your world, babe. Okay, you know what? We do have issues of our own. To start the season opener, we will be without apparently. Well, you know, it's not official yet, but the Niners' biggest problem for the past 4 years has been the ability to keep enough star players on the team healthy enough to fully succeed on numerous occasions. Nick was, but not, George is going to open the season with an injury. Not how bad we need George. He's been diagnosed with a grade 2 groin strain. Needless to say, George missing could have an impact on the Niners' offensive attack. There's just no way about it. We need George for a number of things tonight. Let's go to the phones for your take after looking at some of the details regarding George Kittle's injury and the options the Niners have to cover Kittle. Should he miss the season opener, which is very much looking like you want to make that injury any worse. It's a groin injury, and you remember last time we had a guy with a groin injury, Dre Greenlaw, it wouldn't go away. Damn it. They haven't even doing anything, actually. He was healthy at the end. Oh, my God. Anyway, so now you got the situation where Trey's going to he'll be officially taking over the starting QB this opening Sunday in Chicago. But he might not have one of our top offensive guys out there to help him out. And George, as I said, is so important because the fact of the matter is George is that added offensive lineman that you know and I know we need because we're not sure what that offensive line is going to look like. Jethro C. At least Stafford had a cup to hold his. I almost read the whole thing. No, Jethro. That's just this mean. Thanks, Jethro. That caught Houston. The Big Show says Samson Bosa will have combined 6 sacks against the Rams, 3 each. Sean will go 4 for Nick and 3 for Ebucom. By the way, we play Bears, not Bills. I know. Oh, did I put the Bills in the title? Oh, no, I thought I put the Bears. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Oh, my God. See the Bills. I got the Bills on my mind. Fam, ignore it for now. I'll change it in a little bit, okay? I can't believe that. Anyway, here's the thing, fam. Oh, where was I? So, I said GK did not practice today due to that groin injury. He did not practice on yesterday's either. And his availability for Sunday against the Bears appears to be in question. Even if GK is active for the game, he might not be able to play at full effectiveness anyway, and this is the scariest part of it. You can't have George out there extending that injury beyond wherever level it is. Now, they say it's a grade 2 strain. Wow, that's anything past 1 is serious. 1 is serious. But everybody knows how GK is a huge cog in the Niners' offensive machine. This is what's bothered me so much. Pass catching, blocking, that's all George out there for the run. People don't give Kittle enough credit for all the things he does besides catch the football, and then it's noticed when he's not out there. Ross Dwelly and some of these other guys, no, that's not. Without Kittle, Niners probably will turn to backups Charlie Warner because Charlie seems to have a little more muscle out there when it comes to blocking. Ross Dwelly and, of course, and veteran Tyler Kroft to pick up the slack. It's going to take all 3 of those guys equal 1 George Kittle is the problem. Dwelly to catch that. Well, you know what? That's what they equal, actually. You got Dwelly out there who can catch the ball very well. Charlie Warner blocks. They say Charlie Warner is very good at the block. I've watched him a couple times. You know, I don't watch the line play as much as I'm watching the ball, right? So, and Kroft is just an all-around combination of the two, I guess. So, you know, you have to believe we'll be okay. George probably won't be back, fam. Honestly, that grade 2 strain on the groin area, fam, that's a month. That's a frigging month. I just know it. Anyway, Kroft is a 7-year veteran who signed a 1-year contract with the Niners this offseason. As you probably already know, his career resume includes 101 receptions for 1,024 yards and 13 receptions. Not bad. He probably wasn't in an offense that allowed the tight end to be getting the ball all that much. The Niners decided to keep 4 tight ends and 4 halfbacks on the season opening roster as Kroft got the spot over running back Trey Sermon. Kyle Shanahan said of Kroft, quote, "I was a real big fan of him coming out of college." He came out of Rutgers. That was one of the hard decisions whether to go heavy at tight end, heavy at running back. You never know what's going to happen until after someone gets hurt. And now we found out that Trey Sermon is definitely the guy to go ahead and sacrifice if you're going to make one between him and Kroft. He goes on to say, "I wish we could have kept all our running backs. Wish we could keep all our tight ends as well." And we all say that every year because you got a lot of people. But Willie Snead did leave, and I have no regrets about that, Willie. I'm not ever going to get over that. Missing the end zone. We walked out of Texas with not 1 point. Anyway, we do have our work cut out for us because as much as we're going to have fun talking about the Rams, now all of a sudden we need to be concerned. We got a lot of weapons, so don't we? We really do. George has always made me feel safe. You know what I mean? When George is on the field, I know you're at your best as a 49er offense. It doesn't get any better. George and Trent Williams, you got to have both of those guys. You can work around everybody else, but let's see what happens. Oh, it's stressing me out, fam. How do you feel? How are you going to do? And if you want to talk about the Rams to make you feel better, we needed this Rams whooping to make us feel better right about now. You know, we got our own issues with George and Rams getting beat the brains out of them and people being able to take notes on how to beat the Rams because they're not going to run the ball, fam. They are not going to run the ball. And Stafford steps back. He's picked off. One of those picks. No, it was like one of the picks against. Let's see, Josh Allen. One of those picks. McKenzie. I'm getting it. McKenzie had a problem, but it wasn't. It wasn't Josh Allen's throw. It was McKenzie. So Josh Allen only had how many picks? 2, 3, 2, maybe 2. Yeah, one of them was fact. Okay. All right. Let's go check out and see what's going on, if I can find my ears, with the Rams. Get in here.
Ronbo. Sorry-ass Rams.
That's fact.
Guys, remember, please don't jump on the line unless you ask the person on the phone because it's their time. We got to be polite. If they'll let you allow you to come in or not. Okay, so meantime, hold that mute. All right, Rav, come on in, man.
49er family was good. Let's dive right into this one because I'm pretty sure it's about to be a Def Jam comedy show in the chat. So first and foremost, I want to shout out to my 49 49er fan worldwide, repping that beautiful red and gold 24/7, 365. Shout out to that man Ronbo in production for us to have this platform to speak about our squad and crack hella amount of jokes on these dusty lamb chops.
7 sacks, 3 picks.
Whew. I watched that game. So I'm just going to jump right into it. For all you little itsy-bitsy, whatever, fake Ram fans, whatever, y'all popped all that noise all year long.
All off season.
The Bills came in this game. Yeah, both teams were rusty. First game of the season. I get it. You got the jitters or whatever. But for Buffalo to come in and attack you the way that they attacked you, and Josh Allen played like a possessed grown-ass man against your defense, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. That boy Josh Allen played like a man possessed, okay?
Yes.
A man possessed.
9 in a row.
You guys are totally overrated. You can talk all this, you Super Bowl champ, man. Right now, y'all about the most lamest ass Tecmo Bowl looking squad I've done seen in a long time. I mean, that was unbearable. Like, whoever wants lamb chops this evening got a whole rack of them. I picked the Bills to be my sleeper squad this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they for real.
Yeah, they are.
They for real. Von Miller adds a whole nother dimension to a defense. So, it was a good game. I'm glad the Bills came in. Once again, put a foreclosure sign on SoFi, because that's like the rental property for the NFL right now. that's our Levi Stadium number 2. But
Rev, everybody owns that place. You hear Buffalo all night yelling and screaming above the Rams.
Exactly. So, but you know what I'm saying? Congrats to the Bills. Came in strong. Showed these, dumpster trash, juice ass Rams. You know what I mean? Little Billy Goat somebody's like, y'all bums, yo. And I said it, and I'm gonna stand by it. Rams fans, you're trash. Your team is dumpster trash juice. Like, y'all just bums right now and got embarrassed. And I loved every minute of it. So I'm gonna gloat about it. Y'all suck. Y'all know what it is. When y'all see us 49ers, we about to smack y'all in the mouth straight back. I ain't gonna hold it up, Ronbo. I appreciate it. I thank you. We love you.
Thanks.
And like in always, I'm gonna end it off. In order to beat a man, y'all can't beat the Buffalo Bills. Woo!
Keeping it short and sweet and just vicious. I love it. Rep. Be back tomorrow night. Get some talk about the 49ers coming up this weekend, scores and things like that. All right? Looking for you, fam.
All right, 49ers fam. Hold it down. Appreciate it, Ronbo. Peace.
Appreciate you, fam. We can't even talk about 49ers. JJ, would you come on in and play? It's a party night in LA. Jersey.
I don't know why we shocked, man. It's the same old Stafford. If Tart would have caught that damn ball, it would be the same old Stafford.
That's it. Elbow.
7 sacks, Ronald. Good Lord.
7. Hey, Jersey, you think his elbow was hurting?
Come on, Ronald, man. Who gives a shit? You're supposed to be the defending champs at home. Did you hear the announcer, Ronald? They said that this is the worst beatdown of a Super Bowl defending team in like 30 years.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I was like, wow. You know what's the funny part, Ronald? Is the wife is playing. The wife is a diehard Rams fan, and she's playing fantasy for the first time ever, and she's got the Buffalo defense.
Hey, her brother is affiliated, I forgot what fashion, with the Bills as well. So, she's sitting there watching the game. I'm going to make this money. I hope you win, honey. But she said she's still going to make some money. I love it. Oh, now, God.
Back to the Niners. If Trey is at least Jimmy, I want to continue beating the shit out of the Rams. I'm gonna love it. You've seen the defense now. All you got to do is they're not going to run the ball, Jersey.
They are not going to run the ball. I thought they went out and got a running back. They're not going to run it. Stafford with a bad elbow and all, and instead of them trying to take a little stress off the elbow, throw that ball, Matty. Throw that ball. Pick. Throw it, Matty. Pick. I said, come on. You guys is getting sacked, by the way. Run the ball. They're going to sack him 20 times tonight. Run the ball? No. Throw the ball. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Rams.
Yeah, well, I can't gloat on this too long because I've been worried about the Bills. They're not a sleeper team to me. I actually see them going all the way this year.
The Bills? Oh, yeah, they've been picked by a lot of.
Yeah.
I think Vegas has them picked as the other team versus NFC.
Yeah, the Chiefs are done. They're the 2014 Seahawks. They had their one shot, lost the next year, and they're done. They're not going back.
Mm. Oh, you're right. They're running the same path. Won 1 year, lost the next year.
And they got beat by Brady the next year.
Yeah, and struggling to get back, and then lost your best weapon. Yeah, and no matter what they say, Tyreek is still the top weapon on that team. Now he's over in Florida, so you know. But yeah.
And give it 4 years, Mahomes will be on the Texans. No,
hey, but JJ, we have our own problem. We can't. George needs to play. He's not going to. I'm not sure. Shanahan must have a plan. He'd better. We got to stop. We can't. We got to beat the Bears. You know that, don't you?
It's like you know what you know my buttons and you want to push them, don't you?
I know because the Rams. Does anybody see the Rams in here tonight? The thing is, I don't know if I can come in after that game.
We all felt like everybody knew they were going to get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
And I don't be fair because everybody. Well, a lot of my friends know I like Aaron Donald. He's a badass, but
he is. So is Cooper Kupp.
The same treatment that. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that touchdown, he triple-toed it, and he had 2 inches to work with. I said, that ain't even human. So I give him credit.
But since I'm trying to be fair, I'm gonna give him the same treatment as Myles Garrett. The dude should have been kicked out of the league, period. Trying to hit somebody with a helmet. No, I'm serious. That's like you do that shit on the street, you're in jail for at least a couple months.
That's assault. Assault. And the league's going to watch it from now on. Off season now, some of those fights that happen every year, everybody says, boys will be boys. No, boys will not be boys pulling off helmets and whooping people with them. That's a felony 1. So, yeah.
And George, I don't know why this fan base doesn't stay consistent. Why don't you get rid of George? He can't stay on the field either.
Oh, man.
The same argument that come up with Jimmy, no?
Well, the thing is, you got to have George. I love George so much. I can't believe he's going to miss game 1 because I knew he wasn't going to make it through the whole season. George there's going to be a point in time in the season where he plays that he's going to have to come out for a couple of games, maybe at 3, hopefully not more than that. But I didn't know he's going to start the season on the IR. I said, George, you're doing yoga and all these things. How'd you play? Oh, man.
He's playing too hard. Dwelly doesn't know how to block, right, does he?
No, he's not that good at block. But Warner's going to probably be in there doing it because Warner muscles a little more than Dwelly does. Dwelly will be out there. All 3 of them with Croft, Dwelly, and Warner, they equal one George Kittle. One of them can block well. Croft is just an overall good tight end. And then you got, of course, Charlie out there blocking.
I don't want to see an assload of sacks on Trey's first game, Ronbo.
I know. See, that's why you got. Anytime you got, we still got Juice out there to protect. I just need, man. You know, hey, Mike McGlinchey's back, and that's going to be better than what we're going to have on the right side. And also, you got Trent Williams. He can get out. We don't have to get sacked.
I don't worry about Trent at all. That guy's a monster.
Yeah, Chicago doesn't have that good of an defensive pass rush, from what I understand. We'll be okay.
Well,
I know, right?
I hope Trey, you know me. I hope Trey does something, seriously.
He will. I know Kyle's got him ready. He's got to have him. He's got to have him ready. JJ, let me check you out. Actually, tomorrow. Actually, it was Thursday night. I see you tomorrow. All right. Oh, we get a lot of JJ this year. I'm loving it. Let me see you tomorrow.
No.
Otherwise, no fruit cup for you tonight before you go to bed. Now, we'll see you tomorrow.
Fruco, wow. All right, Rumble. I'm hoping to hear a lot of touchdown. But
Hey,
hopefully I hear
JJ's
it
on the
this
road. All right. All right, JJ, be careful out there.
year. Always.
All right. Talking to you
Will
tomorrow.
do.
All right,
Bye,
Phil.
bud. Later.
And Godzilla says, we were one tart pick away from the Super Bowl. Rams are imposters. Well, yeah, they didn't get away tonight, though, did they? What? Yo, T.
Man, what's poppin'?
T, tonight it's just a wonderful time. You know, this is going to be wonderful because the Rams are going to start off 0-1. And I got a feeling everybody knows how to beat the Rams just from watching that game. It was all ABC. It was all academic. Just they ain't going to run the ball. T, they are not going to run the ball. Okay. Everybody drop back and cover. With our front four rushing, we don't need anybody but Nick, Eric, Javon, and Ebucom. All right? I ain't got to have nobody else. I can put everybody back in coverage. All right, Matt, throw that ball, baby. Oh, there he goes down, and Nick Bosa grabbed him before he could even cock his arm back. I can already see it. T, let me hush. I'm too excited about this. We got a problem of our own. You can touch upon that as well, but give up some about the Rams. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, the cold part is that you're absolutely right. That's the cold part. The way they look tonight, bro. Why was Ramsey got toasted like 3 games in a row? Have you noticed that? Like, really think about that.
Oh,
He got toasted against the Bucks. He got toasted against the Bengals, and he got toasted tonight.
and how much is he getting paid? We need to find out how much he's getting paid because the Rams are probably looking at how much are we paying him? He can't cover any premier wide receivers anymore. All this Jalen.
Ronbo, as a fan of just football, that was bad. That was pretty bad. It's just the first game.
And T, did you notice that one that when Stephon got in the end zone and Jalen got up and walked away, and he didn't go after his safety. Jalen was looking for safety help, but this time someone must have told Jalen, listen, if anything goes wrong out there, listen, don't air your laundry out on the freaking field. All right, if you got something you want to talk about, bring it back to the sideline and let's talk about it. Jalen wanted to do it so bad. Go ahead. I loved it. Embarrassed them. Ugh.
That was crazy, and I still don't get how we lost to this team this year. I still don't get it.
We was injured.
I don't think I'll ever understand that. I don't know how we folded like that. But
T, remember they lost a lot of people from last year. I mean, Whitworth to begin with is a very big miss for them. Having Von Miller on the other team playing his ass tonight, and Von Miller knows everything the Rams do too.
Very, very true. He makes a difference. He definitely makes a difference.
Oh, that was fun.
But man, back to Kittle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anybody but Kittle. No. Kittle's one of about 5 guys we had to have. And he ain't.
Yeah.
Man.
At the same time, if we can't beat the Bears without Kittle, what does that say about us?
I mean, that's a good point, but I feel so much more secure. You know that when you got your teddy bear next to you as a kid, that safety blanket you like to run around with, I just feel safer. I don't want Kittle not there. He just brings an attitude, a morale. He pumps the guys up. He does a lot of things out there, even besides playing ball.
Right.
Okay, damn, George. Okay. You're right, though.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
we'll just have to let him heal up.
Yeah. These guys just got to rally around that and say, listen, George ain't here. Guys, we got to step up. Everybody just step up the game tonight and cover that void. We all know what George means to this offense. Play like you're missing somebody special. That's what we want you to do. You got to fire yourself up, whatever it takes,
Yep. Ross Dwelly time.
That's a man with hands,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Warner, he's strong. He's a good blocker. Croft, that's an all-around veteran, We might be okay. at the tight end.
Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Yeah. We got a plan.
Football's back, though.
Yeah, it is.
Football is back.
And it didn't get ushered in a fine fashion. There they are.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Getting killed.
I needed that. I needed that before.
Didn't it feel good?
That just cleaned my palate.
Oh, it's like dropping into a hot bath after a long day. Where my Rams at? Y'all ain't up in here tonight. Where they at? I did see ready to go in here. He left after saying one little stupid dig. He says, "Oh, y'all go ride the Bills' tails. Y'all go ride the Bills now." Hey, ready? We ain't riding the Bills. We told you who we was pulling for before the game started. What's wrong with him?
Stafford, I don't know about his elbow.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, his throws didn't seem so unusual. He just threw them in the wrong places a couple of times, but and one bounced off a receiver. Those are the ones I hate. I gotta tell you, there's one thing I don't appreciate is sometimes when it's not the quarterback's fault, how they give that stat to the quarterback. I would start, if I could, I'd start changing things by judgment call, like baseball. Whether it's an error on the pitcher or the field. I'd put that error where it belongs. Okay, receiver had that ball right in his hands, hit him right in the numbers. It bounces off him into the hands of the defender. It's an INT on the quarterback. I said, you know what? That's just wrong. I guess they got to do it that way, but that's just wrong. But anyway, it's on Stafford, so it's right. D, we're going to talk about scores tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you. All right?
Yes, sir. It's all good.
Appreciate you, fam. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thanks. T-Money Sacktown. Stafford's going to have Lions flashbacks this season. They said that during the course of the game. Matt Stafford his problem's always been that he hadn't had enough talent around him, but now he has a lot of talent around him, and he realized the Super Bowl. And that was early in the game they said that. Then a few minutes later, I guess some of that talent's looking like Detroit. Hey, he says, Stormy Low-Carry said, tell them Ramsey is overrated. Stormy, at this point, you don't have to tell anybody Ramsey's overrated. We were watching live in living color Ramsey getting abused by. Stephon had 122 yards, I think somebody put up there. That's a lot of yards against a Pro Bowl wide cover. Hey, Steven and Rome, get in here, would you please?
Man, Ronbo, you couldn't have more perfect timing. Baby's awake. He just fed.
All right. So. Oh, big Rome. Tell you, this is like a fun night, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't know how things could have started off better.
How about that ass whooping? 31-10. Super Bowl hangover, I say so myself. Richard Sherman saying Matthew Stafford is still Matthew Stafford. Josh Allen giving Ramsey the stiff arm.
Wait, Steve. Wait. Richard Sherman said that?
Yeah. Richard Sherman tweeted saying Matthew Stafford is still Matthew Stafford. And one of Matthew Stafford's boys came at him and was like, bro, you don't have to start off the season like that. And he's like, I'm not starting nothing. Stats are stats and facts are facts. Simple.
Wait, what is Stafford's boy? What, was Rich out on the field or something? Are you talking about somebody came? It's Rich?
No, someone came on him on Twitter. It's all on Twitter.
Oh.
Some dude, or Lowski or whatever, someone Lowski was like, come on, Richard, you better than that. Have some class. We don't have to start off like that.
Oh, ain't that a crying shame. Stafford had 17. He tied for the lead last year throwing picks. So you know what? And Rome, that's what I'm talking about. If McVay's going to insist on putting the ball up on every throw, then what do you expect? You got. If I'm on defense, which will be Rome, you know what we're going to do on defense. We're going to sit back and wait for him to just start launching it.
Yeah, and then on top of that too, man, if they put Jalen Ramsey on Stephon Diggs as if it was going to be something. Stephon Diggs cooked him alive. Man had an open barbecue on the field with Jalen Ramsey trying to guard him.
I smell his meat cooking all the way from here. It's Dan Orlovsky. That's Stafford's guy. Hey, Sage, my shout out thing. Orlovsky. Wait, I can't wait till he gets on ESPN. You guys are going to pick on Matthew Stafford, but I saw a lot of things out there that could have been improved. on McVay's part. Shut up. You did this last year. God. Somebody needs to get him this year. Go ahead.
And you know what, Ronbo? No, I want to tell the 49er faithful one thing, and one thing only. If the Bills defense can handle the Rams the way they did and shut down Stafford, they're only a quarter of what the 49ers defense is. Now imagine us at full power going against the Rams. It's over. Matthew Stafford's going to be playing pickup the whole game. There's no way he's going to be able to get any time to run or any time to think. He's going to have to do that quick release, which he doesn't have. And on top of that, Ronbo, he needs Tommy John surgery. I don't know if
he
you
does.
know that, but it's over. It's over. If he has to keep throwing the way he quick releases, he's going to blow out that elbow one way or another.
And after week 4, week 5 of overworked like that, I just hope J-Dub is back by the time that we do play the Rams. We play them in week 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We play them week 3, no.
We play them in week 3?
Week 3.
Okay. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Ward's going to be back. Well, we'll see what we got going on in safety anyway. But we're going to have so many guys sitting back in coverage. Go ahead. Cooper Kupp can't bust everybody out here. Steve, we're going to have our newbie on him. I wonder how he can do Womack. I wonder how he can do with Kupp. Kupp's tough, though. I ain't disrespected Cooper Kupp. Kupp is tough.
He's tough work, but he's nothing. Because if you remember correctly, I think we had Ambry Thomas guarding Cooper Kupp on that last game before we went into the playoffs, and Ambry Thomas shut him down.
Is that what was the Shark missing that game? Yeah, Ambry. Yeah, maybe you just need to put somebody fast and tall on Coop.
Yeah,
because Kupp's a tough guy out there. He's physical.
Yeah, he's definitely physical, but he's no Jamar Chase and he's no Stephon Diggs. So
amen to that.
That's something we don't have to worry about. Because I would rather take Cooper Kupp any other day over those two easily.
Man, I can't wait to play these guys. I just hope, and it's good. That gives us 4 weeks to get tuned up because the first games are usually sloppy. And this was a sloppy game tonight, actually. But for us, who got sloppier is what happened here tonight. And the Rams did that at home. Whose house is this? Not yours, and y'all got to move out tomorrow.
New home, what?
Oh,
man,
God. That was amusing.
Good times. And don't we play? We play on Sunday, don't we? At 10 o'clock in the morning.
Rams? Oh, you mean Chicago? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because they're on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Ooh, I cannot wait, Ronbo. Football season.
It's
any better.
I feel so good.
Even Rome is all excited about it.
I knew he would be. He's gonna be more excited than that Sunday. Rome, Steve, we gotta go. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and bring your score with you. All right, be looking for you.
I bet.
All right,
see you tomorrow, Rome. Have a good night.
You too. Night, Rome.
Bye.
And Forrest Winston says, "This big win. How about them? Hey, Rudy, I was all Twitter all night. All I could do was keep tagging the Rudy man. Hey, Rudy. Rudy, how come I never got any response? Now you know how I feel when you're doing all that trash at me. I'm minding my own business, and you just throwing one dig after another. One dig. Payback is a biatch. Oh, and USMC49 says, huge shout out for my deployment overseas. Hey, MC49, what's up, fam? I'm not ready for this emotional roller coaster of a season. I just recovered from last season. Maybe okay. Let's wait to see what we got going on here. At least we know the Rams are not in line to just win the NFC West like everybody said. El Morillo. Even if Tart dropped the interception, 49ers still win that game. If Von Miller is not on the Rams are fake champs, 49ers winning Super Bowl. And Von came in there was just a rental, And so was OBJ for that matter. That's what they do. They're going to try to find some superstar here in the next few weeks too, probably. Hey, guys, thanks for those contributions. Yo, Ellis. Ellis will be back. What? No, it ain't. Nighthawk.
Hey, what's up?
Nighthawk. Dang, it's good to hear from
Hey,
you.
what's going on?
And Nighthawk, we're sitting back here and we're watching the Rams get that ass whooped, and that was just pure fun.
You know what? I can decide this. They're the same ass, sorty ass Rams.
They just took a 1 year vacation. That's still the same Rams. That was just awful, man.
I mean,
right.
you know what? I tell you, everybody keep on saying, "Oh, Rams are gonna control the West Coast.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna make it to the playoffs again." Yeah, right.
Hey, Nighthawk. And how about that part where they said the only team that could possibly contend against the Rams' domination in the NFC West is the 49ers. They took the Cardinals out, and they took out, of course, the Hawks. But what they didn't know is the Rams are going to take the Rams out. Where my Rams at? Where y'all at?
The Rams are look. Yeah, the Rams are coming out because they're scared.
I know. I don't even see ready to go even left. He came in and said one thing and left. But, hey, Marketing Pro, call me Marketing Pro.
Nothing.
Call in.
They can't talk. They can't talk no more because the Bills shut them down.
It was awful. But Nighthawk, how'd you like Jalen Ramsey out there?
Man,
Wasn't he
you know
special?
what? It's just good to see the Rams get their butt kicked.
And they look helpless.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care about Ramsey, but you know what? It's good to see them get their butt kicked.
Now, they don't have an offensive line. That butt is going to get kicked a lot. I mean.
But you know what?
Ooh.
The Bills look good. The Bills look good.
They did. They damn sure did. They're scary.
I think they're going to be the team in the AFC.
Josh Allen was threading the needle with passes, throwing into coverage. I mean, he getting rid of that ball. I mean, Josh was getting rid of that ball tonight as a receiver. I mean, see, the Rams didn't. I don't think they seen that coming, and they ran the ball a little bit. And
no, I think Bills are going to do something. They're going to do something.
They're going to definitely contend. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think they might make to the playoffs. And they might do more than the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely making the playoffs. You know what's? If we had to predict right now, between the Chargers, who I see as being a force, as long as they don't get hurt, the Bills, same thing, as long as the wrong people don't get hurt. Denver, I got to see what they look like. Is Indianapolis is AFC, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they could sneak in too. You know what I hate to say, Nighthawk. I hate to say it, but the Raiders are go be tough. Damn it, they are.
Yeah. They might.
They got too much talent.
Yeah, they might be. But Denver, they got Wilson, so.
Well, you know, Kansas City still got Mahomes and company and Travis Kelce.
Yeah, and then you got Baltimore Ravens.
Oh yeah, how can I forget about the Ravens? AFC is scary. There are not a lot of teams in the AFC that are weak. And have you seen what happened? The Miami Dolphins, they got personnel, and that defense they had from.
One more team too, Pittsburgh.
Maybe they could be that team that snuck up on everybody. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So,
but like I said, it's so good tonight to see the Rams get their ass kicked.
Who we got to deal with? Okay, the Rams, I'm thinking, are not going to be nearly as scary as anybody would have thought. You know, we got Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. New Orleans has got too much talent to just count them out, although people want to do that. Tampa Bay. I don't know about the Cardinals. For the first 6 weeks, the Cardinals going to just raising hell. That's what they do. Let's see what they look like after that.
Yeah.
Who else? East Coast Cowboys, of course, maybe they lost.
I think you got the Saints.
Yeah, I got them. Tampa Bay.
And then you got Tampa. Then you got Carolina. I don't know.
Nah, well, maybe. You know what? We got to wait 3 or 4 weeks, don't we, before we can make any decisions on who gonna be badass.
Oh, Philly. Then you got Philly.
Good call. Philly's gonna be a little tough this year. Shylock, it's good to hear from you again. My God, I haven't heard from you. Shylock, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you got some time.
Okay, man. Go Niners!
Yes.
Can you give me a shout out?
Oh, you know I can. Niners! Man, Nighthawk, oh, so good.
Hey.
Here,
I'm out.
Good night, Nighthawk. Good night.
Good night.
I love it. And the Nighthawk is out. And here, oh, wait, what we got here? Forrest Switch says, hey, we did that one. Oh, no, is that another one? That's right. It's Big Win. That's it. Big Win says, still out here in my big truck trying to make a buck. Win. I forgot. You Big Win. Get on that phone. And now let us welcome in one of the founding members of TNT. He is Trey from VA. I just understand why the Rams didn't come and visit us tonight. Now, when we don't want them in here, they're in here. Damn it. Trey.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
You come in here, you've talked a lot of shit, you've disrespected this house,
Yep.
and then you don't have the nerve to show up and
I
get
knew
your
you would.
ass whooped. I do mean finally. Damn, that felt good. That might be the best one we've had of all time. Damn, that felt good because they are
almost
some
had to pull them
little
off of the
bitty-
Rams. I ain't never seen
They
a team
are
have
some
to get a team
little
pulled
bitty-
off of them.
Scary ass. Don't want to bring their ass back in the chat ass. This TNT has decided to ban all Rams fans until they come on the phone. No, not in the chat. On the phone and take their medicine.
Yes.
They've been dancing around, parading. You know why they got their ass whooped tonight? Because they fans act like they players. They act like they never won a championship before. That's what it is.
Yeah, and they haven't. This is, that was their first time.
Disgusting. Never seen it before.
That's why I'm here.
Well, where they at?
Marketing Pro.
Where they at?
You know how Marketing Pro
Where
always
they
comes in
at?
with those words of wisdom? Marketing Pro, would you
Where are
call in
they
here,
at?
please? Come on, y'all, we deserve a phone call.
Where are
Rudy?
they at? Because you had keep the same energy. That's what I wanted when they was where's the energy? But anyways, though, because that's enough of that. You know why they not here. They get no respect
Shameless.
around these parts. They done. You banned from calling the show and participating until you come and take this medicine. Don't call in week 2. Don't call in week 3. You must call in the next 6 days.
And there's Vinhai. Vinhai, call in, man. Come on now.
Tell them again. Tell them again. Don't call in Rams. Tell them again.
Do not call in week 2. Don't call in week 3. You have to call in the next 6
All right, one last
days.
thing. Say more sorry ass motherfucking Rams. You sorry ass bums.
You guys out of here, man. How you feeling tonight, Ronbo? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling, I feel
We just have to
ju-
get that
I
out.
feel energy running all through my body, especially around the third quarter when it looked like it was going to completely get ran away with.
Yes, sir. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing.
Oh.
These guys have decided to run their mouths. I'm talking about the players now, right? They ran their mouth. They got their big ring. But when it sounded like a lot of Bills fans there, didn't it? Didn't it sound like a lot of Bills fans there? A lot. Not like a little bit, but a lot, right? I thought they were hanging the banner tonight. I thought they was hanging a banner tonight, Ron. But weren't they putting up a championship banner or something like that? I don't know. I just the reason why I asked, and this is the funniest thing to me. The reason why I asked, Ronbo, is because TNT presents PNP, Ronbo. You've got to have playmakers and protection. And you saw that they don't have. It was Cooper Kupp, some guy named Skoranek.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest of those guys.
Jefferson.
Allen.
And the name, was that guy that got it? Allen?
I thought they brought in Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson, yeah. He made one play.
Who are these guys? okay? The truth of the matter is this. Von Miller makes a huge difference. When you have that pass rush coming off the edge, he sacked him twice tonight, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And he made him sit down and stop.
Pass rush coming off the edge. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That's all she wrote, Ronbo. And then one more thing, because we're not going to do it long. We're just going to do it strong, because I know it's short and sweet. 80% of George Kittle is better than 97% of the NFL. So if we don't have him this week, it's not the end of the world. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. 1 week, let him heal. It's a long season. We know he's going to miss a couple games. You don't get to predict when them couple games is going to happen.
Oh, I know. Starting off. My God, I didn't see that one coming. I thought he at least had to play.
Just a little bit, man. Yeah. But Ronbo, shout out to you, man. Shout out to TNT.
Thanks,
shout out to production. I'm going to get up out of here before we got to get up out of here.
All right. And I know it's late. So I was saying, hey, Trey, we're getting here early tomorrow, though. All right?
All right, brother.
All right, man. All right, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Well, this is, I'm going to have to go to the doctor to get this, if I can bring it down. I can't stop smiling. You know what I'm saying? That just made my week. Hey, Ellis. Vlad the Impact probably using that bandit to wipe the tears away. Ellis, you know what? His son has probably gotten older. He's got him down in the hammerlock. Ellis, you get out of that hold. We'll come back and get you. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony. Oh, Tony, we got a revelation tonight. We found out that the Rams are not going to dominate this year. Everybody in the league saw how you beat the Rams tonight. And Tony, Falcons, Tony, make sure that your team practices the same defense as the Buffalo Bills did. That's all it takes. Tony, what did you make of that game? And we got George Kittle now. We're not going to start the season with him. You're taking all of this.
Well, I watched it, Ronbo, in the truck, and they even got Bills even gave them 4 turnovers. So
yeah,
that makes it even more disgusting.
That's true. I didn't even think about. I forgot about that. Yes, they got all kind of opportunities.
They still gave them an ass kicking with 4 turnovers.
And Tony, like you say, using that many turnovers, that's all you need to win a ball game. They still got routed.
The other thing is, I think McVay's going to have to go to a different playbook, because if you shut down Higbee and Cooper Kupp, you've got them by the Jats crackers, you know what I mean?
You're damn right. And he should have known that. Tony, how did he not see that coming? You can't never run the ball. What? I mean, come on. You don't have the same receivers you had last year. Whitworth isn't out there to protect the quarterback. What are you doing? You asked for that beating.
Well, it's painfully obvious, Ronbo, that they walked into that stadium with a massive ego, and it just got squashed.
Whew, man, big time.
Yeah, they're Super Bowl champs and this and that and the other, and we can't be beaten and all this stuff, and they just got a life lesson.
Tony, I'd put my money on the Falcons next week. They don't have anybody to cover the Falcon receivers. Jalen Ramsey, he showed me something tonight.
You know what your martial arts instructor teaches you, Ronbo, all the time? Never underestimate your opponent.
Damn right.
That's rule number 1.
So many lessons have been taught through that one passage.
So, I mean, there's your benchmark, Ronbo, for the first half of the season. I don't even want to say this, all right, because it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. But if we can't beat the Rams, we're in deep trouble.
Tony, it takes 4 people up front. And the 4 guys we're going to have up front, I believe they're better than what they saw tonight against the Bills. Listen, Von Miller is a step out of his prime for sure, and he was still all over Matthew Stafford. Nick Bosa is just entering his prime, and he will be all over Stafford. I got Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw in the middle. The man's not going to be able to see a thing. And then I got Ebucom coming from the other side. I could put everybody else in coverage. There'll be a zone out there so tight they won't be able to breathe. Now go ahead and throw the ball. Stafford's going down in that game. He had 7 sacks tonight. I think we can come close to equally in that when we play the Rams.
Yeah. What I loved about the Bills is the way they rotated their defensive line in and out.
Didn't they? Kept them fresh. That's what you do. That's what you do.
That's what Shanahan needs to do. And we know now why Aaron Donald looks so good after what's his name left and went to the Bills.
I know Von Miller. Did you see
Von
what they
Miller,
did?
yeah.
And did you see what they did to Aaron tonight? Wasn't that beautiful? A page out of the 49ers book. When he comes around that corner, just be meeting him with 2 people. That's all you got to do. Everybody else can go one-on-one with him.
Well,
the defensive line's not like that.
Well, we've got an Aaron Donald specialist on our team, anyway.
Yeah, but he's not feeling well. But, when he gets better, we'll put him right back out there. It's a phenomenon, but it's real. Brunskill can actually give Aaron Donald a hard time.
But you know what? I'm more worried about Sunday's game than this one. But it's a kick in the teeth for them, and you know how we do, Ronbo. They're division rivals, and comes time to play them, something happens, and like we do with the Seahawks. We're the number 1 team in the league, and we always lose against those idiots.
Yeah, that's true. It is a divisional game, and both teams know each other. No matter what shape the other one's in, it's always a game. That's true. I don't know about this time, though, Tony. If they're going to continue to play the kind of football they played today, that plays right into the hands of the 49ers. I hope they don't change things up. But by the time we play them, they're going to get smartened up about that, I got a feeling.
I totally agree with you, and I hope you're 100% right. We all hope that you're right, not just me.
Damn. Oh. Well, Tony, tomorrow, bring that score. We're going to talk about what are the odds makers saying, some of the things that we got to be concerned with the Bears, and come up with a conclusion as to what's going to happen Sunday. Be looking for that number so we can hold you to it after the game.
All right, brother. Shout out to everybody, and special shout out to all the boys out there on the road.
Yeah. Tony's a member of that club. Gee. We'll see you tomorrow, fam.
Catch you in the next chapter, bro.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
There goes Tony. And Bubble says it's my birthday, Ronbo. And Rams made my day. Bubble, let me add to it. I feel like I needed to sing anyway today. I just needed an excuse. Oh, Rams, oh, I love you so. Where is marketing show? And Mr. Rams, I dare you. Get on the phone. Let's talk. I want to be your shoulder to cry on. I'm here for you. And you know this. And the people you love and respect in the chat, we're all rooting for you. Get in here. We'll stick together through thick and thin. Happy. Oh, it's a happy B-Day for Bobo on this night of a You can't laugh before I get through the lyric. On this night of a Rams getting ass kicked up and down, saw Los Angeles. We wish Bobo a happy birthday, Bobo. Happy Niners! From the top of Sepulveda Boulevard. Down to the beaches of Venice. Back to the San Francisco Bay. Happy birthday, Bobo! I got this party going on from down to the navel all the way up to Rams! Talking all that Rudy, where you at? You know you need to be in here. Call me, Rudy, you big coward. Bobo, happy birthday, fam. Thanks for that contribution. Oh, Ellis. Oh, Ellis. You know, Ellis may be really detained. He always comes in and says, can you call me back? Ellis, hope everything's okay. Ellis may have laughed himself. He could be at an emergency room getting stitches. Bobo said, hey, thank you, Bobo. Thank you. We're nice fam. Much love. Thank you, Bobo, for being around for a long time. Bobo, love you, man. Hey, and there he is. It's the father of Bam and Boom and his lovely Mrs. Dragon. It is Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon. Get in here, Pop.
I'd like to just take this opportunity to extend a moment of silence for the Los Angeles Rams as it's over, Ronbo. It's over before it started. It's over. But there's hope for next year because I think if they focus their first round pick on the offensive line.
Wait a minute. Wait. Did you say first round pick?
They don't have a first round. Well, maybe the next year after that, they could use that first round. Wait a second. They don't. Do they have a first round pick the next 4 or 5 years?
Next administration, presidential election, they'll have one, maybe. Remember they said F the picks.
Oh man, I just that is not the kind of showing you don't want to take the ball away 4 times and lose by 21. That is some Alabama versus the community college type shit.
Not even another team in C2A.
That is like the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Generals practice squad. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for Los Angeles. I'm embarrassed for them. And I don't even know if they can turn it around in time because
shake the faith. You're right. Shake the faith. They don't believe in themselves right now. They may get mad and come back next week. They got no reason to believe anything other than what they've seen.
That was not a good football game. I did not enjoy that game at all.
Why? I did enjoy the game. It wasn't a good game, but I did enjoy it.
I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? It wasn't a good game, but I did enjoy that ass whooping. I enjoyed that. There's not too many times.
Because think about all the grief that the Rams have been. I said, I didn't know it was going to be this early, but remember during the season, the Rams are all up and down in the chat. They just running through the chat, just showing out. And I said, you know what, Rams? You guys go ahead and have your damn fun. I got news for you. And I suspect about week 2 or 3, you guys are going to get a huge awakening. And I didn't even wait. Fam, they got woke up tonight.
Oh, my God. I will say this, though. I will say this. The big difference between both offenses tonight was the mobility of Josh Allen. Opened up the run game, opened up the passing game over the top. And that kind of reminds me of somebody. Could it be? Who could it be? Escapes my mind right now, but
something else too. The Bills at least ran the ball every now and then, but I mean, you can't. I mean, a defense. If I know all you're gonna do is launch it, I'm gonna just sit back and wait. He ain't gonna run the ball. Oh, wait, they ran the ball. Okay, that's all right. Don't worry about that. I mean, come on, no run game at all. That's what their weakness was last year. They thought they would run that play again this year. Go ahead, Rams.
Oh my goodness! Just 4 turnovers. Cooper Kupp had like over a dozen catches. It just seemed like he was.
He was the whole team offense. Yeah, Cooper Kupp.
Oh my God, yeah, they are. Man, and I mean, I don't even think the coach wants to even be there. I don't
McVay?
I think McVay is just like, I think he's looking at, you know what I'm saying? He's like looking at the door thinking to himself, well, I could get a TV job next year. I can work for Amazon next year.
He said something at halftime about that too. Well, we just gotta come away with some points on these drives. Is what we got to do. That's all. And then, Coach, how did you feel about Von Miller being over there? Well, he's doing a good job, but we just gotta make sure to keep him as limited as we can. Okay, McVay, you're saying things, but you're talking, but you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
He had no
answers.
He had no plan B, but make no mistake about it. Bottom line is that this season is on Kyle Shanahan. He has got to better this thing. He has got to put the CJ Beathard game plan. He's got to put the Mullins game. He's got to do everything he can. The Jimmy Garoppolo plan. He's got to make Trey look good, and by making Trey look good, the
makes himself look good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's got to put his name on it.
Kyle knows.
He's got to put his name on it. And I'm telling you right now that this is the beginning of a marathon, right? And I don't see the Rams, because here's the problem the Rams have right now. Their biggest problem is that they have a philosophy dysfunction. They got a quarterback who's had a bad elbow since last year, and I told everybody he had a bad elbow since last year.
Yeah.
That he didn't get surgery on, probably should have done it.
Mm-hmm.
But whether it's
it would have took him out of the season, he wouldn't be able to start though. He'd had to wait a couple more weeks probably.
Well, I'm just saying. I think that this elbow will probably be a problem because he's going to take a lot of hits.
Oh,
he's going to take a lot of hits.
And
they're going to spend a lot of time
35 and 40 times minimum.
Exactly. Yeah. The defense is getting worn out. Okay, Ramsey doesn't suck. Ramsey can play, but he's on the field almost the whole night. I'm dead serious. So this is just going to multiply for them. If they can't run the ball, this team is done.
And they don't.
They can't run the ball. This team is done.
They don't want to do it. No running.
It's over.
We thought about it. It is.
It's over. This was embarrassing. That's all I gotta say. This is an embarrassment, not just for the Rams, but embarrassment for the NFL. That was your chance.
Everybody at ESPN to be particular. Oh my God. Well, the only threat to the Rams in the NFC West is maybe the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, the only threat to the Rams in the NFC West is the damned Rams. Yeah, I said it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first game of the season, you're Super Bowl champions. The same old sorry-ass Rams.
On that note,
that's embarrassing.
It is. We got to go, Pop. Biggest score tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow.
All right.
I'll be looking for you if you know this.
Shout out to production. Shout out Big Pro. And shout out to Marketing Ho.
Especially Marketing Pro. Marketing Pro, call me.
Marketing Ho. For Christmas, I want a new elbow in the offensive line. Peace.
Night, fam. Marketing Pro, what's he call it? Ronbo, let me tell you what's going on with your team. Now, you and I both know. Marketing Pro kills me. Marketing Pro, call me, man. I'm telling you, I deserve to hear from you and all that comedy you bring. Come on now. I ain't gonna say nothing bad to you. You know this. Hey, Jack. Is he eating crackers? Jack?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, and who is this?
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
What?
What's going on, Ronbo?
Yeah. Hi, I'm doing great. We just got through watching the Rams get killed, and we're worried about George Kittle. What is your name?
David.
David? All right. David, you got a speaker open that's giving me feedback. Can you close that? Or mute it or turn it down?
I've got no speaker.
Really? Okay.
Got no speaker on going on, man.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's gone now. I think. No, it's still
all
there.
Good?
No, I still hear an echo. Okay, now what you can't do is you can't listen to yourself on any device because otherwise it'll feedback. But your name is David, huh?
All good?
Okay.
Yeah,
David,
calling from London.
Dave, I saw that in the UK. Dave, welcome to the program. Delighted to hear from you. David,
Thanks, Ronbo. Bro, glad to see you, man.
Thanks. Well, David, we're concerned about our.
The spam's lost.
I was going to say it again.
The spam's lost.
Yes, the spams. That's a good way to put it, too. That's what they do to us on the chat.
All good.
David, how did you appreciate that? Did you watch that game?
Is that better?
Test. Yeah, Dave, that killed the echo.
Is that better?
That's much better. All right.
Oh, cool. No, glad the Rams lost.
Wasn't it entertaining?
Glad to hear from you. Glad to be on the show. 49ers, London. We all love the Niners here.
Man, we've had a couple of games out there. Did you attend? It's been a while though.
Been to both of them.
All right.
Won both of them.
Yeah.
Every game I've been to, we've won. So all good here.
You got to keep doing that, and we need to schedule another trip.
Just keep bringing the Niners here, and we'll keep winning.
You know, they've had talks about expanding the league to international ports, and London's got to be right in there. You guys do the Jaguars just about every year.
Well, they've invested in one of the teams in the football league here, and we're finally having a party for the hosting fans.
Yeah, you've got.
And it's going to be up in Leeds.
All right.
So finally we can have some London, and it's going to carry on. So hopefully we can get all the UK faithful joining the US faithful. So
it's a combo. You know, because
it's going to be great.
You got to alter the field a little bit. So the field's got to be. You got to have the ability to alter the field for American football. That's true. I keep forgetting about that. That's a big operation, isn't it? But if the field is set up so it could be shifted like that with a certain amount of ease, I guess that would make it easier to bring teams. Were they playing at Wembley before?
No. They just bring it straight away now with the fields that are in London now. It's pretty much set up for the NFL. So they can come in straight away and 2 or 3 days, bang, bang, bang. It's all set up.
Yeah, and from what I can see, there's a lot of enthusiasm.
Pretty much all the coverage. It's. I mean, for me, personally, not judging by others, I've been a Niner since '87.
Ooh, all right. That's serious, Dave. That is serious.
So I've been a Niner since I was 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
And when American football first started in the UK, you was only one of 4 teams. You could be a Giant, a Cowgirl, a Raider, or a Niner. And I was a Niner, and I've stuck to it through all these years.
Good.
I've been through all the ups and through all the downs, and it's all good.
You figure with the tradition the 49ers have, it's easy to get on them. And some of the other teams that are coming to the UK, like the Cowboys, they got tradition. I don't like them, but they do have a big tradition.
We all hate them. It's just a national. It's as hatred as in the US as it is in the UK. Everyone hates them.
Good, because they're running around with that fake moniker.
Don't worry about coming to the UK. Don't worry about coming to the UK. If you come to the UK, everyone hates the Cowgirls. Don't worry about it.
That's fun to know.
It's a national pastime. We just hate the bastards. Yeah.
Remember, that's it. We just hate the bastards.
We carry on.
I love the term. Well, listen, we're in lockstep allegiance. You know.
It's been carried on through ages and ages. If people could hear the screams from London from all those championship games from the 90s to everywhere, you probably would have heard me screaming.
Deafening type of thing. You know, it's so funny because are there any Rams fans in the UK that you know of?
A few. A few, not many, but when you see those games in the UK, you see all like how widespread it is. There's a few teams. I'd say the majority of the fans in the UK are 49ers and Dolphins.
Ah, that makes sense. That does make sense, actually. Dolphins have a long, big history, too. When you go back to the only undefeated team from beginning of till the end of the season, that's
But I think what it is that the first game really in the UK was in '87, and it was Montana and Marino.
Ah.
They showed it in '87, and they played in the UK. So that's where the 49ers and Dolphins fans come from the UK. It stems from that game.
That's awesome. David, we need to go because we got a number of calls on the phone. But listen, I want you to know.
I'm just so glad to have been on your show.
Well, yeah, I want you to be back too.
Can't wait for the season to start.
Go
started. Niners! We're gonna kill Justin Fields in a couple of days' time.
Dang right.
Bosa's gonna have a field day with him.
How many sacks? I say 3. How many sacks you got?
I've got us winning by 10.
All right. Dave, I tell you what,
easy by 10 points.
I want more, but I'll take that. All right, David. Appreciate you. We'll see you as soon as possible. I'll be back tomorrow, actually, and Sunday all day. And yeah.
Tomorrow night I'll be there.
All right. Looking for you. Thanks, David.
And you take care, Ronbo.
You do.
Great to hear from you, man.
Awesome. Have a great night.
All the
David.
love to all the Niner faithful from everywhere from the UK. We all love you.
That is special. Great day, Dave.
Take care, dude. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Take care, fam.
Thanks, David. There you go. I tell you, we had a call from UK a while back, but haven't had one in a long time. Hey, Shabazz!
Ronbo!
Shabazz, man, there's only a few things that make me laugh like this. One of them is watching, of course, the Hawks get beat up in the Rams. And, Shabazz, I used to make every thing every Sunday, no matter how long it took. I would watch 4 extra hours or 5 extra hours of football just to see what the Rams and the Raiders were doing. And the Hawks sometimes. Raiders, because they fell off so bad, I already knew they would lose. But the Hawks and the Rams, I always watched them, right? So today was just like everything that means smile. Because they didn't just get beat, Shabazz. They got their ass handed to them.
It was bittersweet for me, Ronbo. First, shout out to your man that was just on from the UK.
Yeah, David.
My condolences to him and everybody in the UK. The Queen made her transition.
Oh, yes.
Today.
I forgot to mention that.
And,
Dave, yes. Shout out to you, fam.
Earlier, so I heard you talking to said it was their birthday. Today is Shabazz's birthday too, Ronbo.
Uh-oh. Do I have to bust out again? Shabazz, wait, hold it right there. Hold it right there so I don't have to interrupt you anymore because I got to sing. I got to sing again. Because if it's Shabazz's birthday on this glorious day to kick off the NFL season, the timing couldn't be better for me to say, happy birthday. Happy 49ers birthday to Shabazz. Happy look at the Rams eating dirt on this day. Shabazz's birthday. Yay. Happy birthday. Shabazz.
Oh man, right on, Ronbo. Right on.
I tell you what.
Little birthday shout out. I'm doing my thing on the man. It's a good day for your boy, man.
All you need now is some ribs. I mean,
that's it.
Beef
ribs, of course.
Get that potato salad. Get them beans on the side. And make sure they don't leave the place without a piece of potato pie. Get 2. Shabazz,
that's good.
Break it down, Shabazz. I mean, the Rams, I honestly, I'm going to tell the truth. I thought they were going to put up a better fight than that. And I thought, in fact, somebody said the Rams was going to be the team to beat this year in the NFC West. I expected it. I knew the Bills was going to beat them, but I didn't know it was just going to just beat them up.
Ronbo, I had the Bills in every one of my legs this week. I had the Bills in all my legs. I got 4 more legs going, and the Bills didn't. And the Bills was the one guaranteed win I had this week. I knew the Bills were going to win. I knew that.
Hey, Casey, I hope you listened and got a good parlay in. And I hope it included the Bills and the Rams. Because Casey, man, he I told him to listen to you.
Yep, I told him, he thought the Rams were going to win. Are you kidding? What reality are you living in? They can't run. Their defense is over. Aaron Donald wanted to quit. You look, he had that same quit look on his face when he
did tonight, didn't he? He quit in the second half.
Yeah, and they only gonna win about 9 games this year. They're gonna be a 500 team. Third in the NFC West, Arizona might be better than them.
Because they lost some of the top mercenaries. Whitworth left off the offensive line. I heard him. Von Miller is playing with the team to beat his brains out tonight, right? And then you got OBJ trying to figure out who he wants to play for. And they lost somebody else. And all they got out there is 2 wide receivers worth of damn. And they ain't got no run game. What was the point spread on this, Shabbat? Were the Rams supposed to win this game?
No. Bills came in plus 2.5. They started at 17 and went down. And only because Vegas saw everybody pouring their money on the Bills, and Vegas was like, damn, we're going to lose on
yeah, we're going to be able to pay all this. You're right.
They saw everybody pouring money on the Bills, and Vegas was like, we're going to have to pay for this one. So Vegas knew it.
Ooh-wee. God, that was entertaining. Every time. And Jalen Ramsey was the star of the show tonight. The media's going to work him over Stephen A. Smith style. You want to watch and see. Come in quietly like Stephen A. Now, one thing I want to say, Stephen A., I respect Jalen Ramsey. He's a good friend of mine. I've always had nothing but respect and love for him. But it's time for him to think about whether he wants to continue playing football or not.
What happened? He gonna want to know what happened.
Yes.
But that's because the rest of us knew, and I told everybody the real Matthew gonna show up, and the real Matthew showed up.
Yeah.
Detroit Matthew, and that's who's gonna show up the rest of the season.
Ooh.
Detroit Matthew, like Richard Sherman said, we can count on Detroit Matthew showing up doing this thing.
Sure, man.
So interception throwing, NFL leading interception throwing Detroit Matthew. Now, my big concern going into Sunday, I know Kittle's likely out. Is Trent Williams out too? Is that a rumor or what's going on?
No. Please don't tell me. I didn't see that. I know that
okay.
We got one other person that's aching. I forgot. Dre Greenlaw, something's wrong with him. I didn't see nothing about
Trent. Well, Al Shahir can fill in that we okay. As long as Al Shahir is playing and Fred is playing, we okay. But all we need to do is just go and pound the Bears out. But to London caller, I understand his love and I understand the love for the faithful in the UK. But our game is going to be close this week, Ronbo. I know I ain't supposed to be giving a score till Friday or Sunday, but I'm going with it all week. We're only going to get out of there by a field goal. Robbie Gold going to stick it in the Bears.
And that's fitting because Robbie likes to beat the Bears anyway, since that's where he came from. So, I hope we don't really Shabazz, I hope you're not right. I do hope that we can comfortably go through a fourth quarter because, it really wears the body out to watch the 49ers play fourth quarter football. We got to be But you know what? You're always seemingly right on target with these things. Shabazz! Oh, man. As long as you got us winning, fine. I can handle that.
Yeah, I got us plus 3.5, but we came in. The line started out at 7.5. It went down to 6.5.
I remember that last week.
Because everybody going in on us. But I think they'll cover. He'll have a good day. He'll try to do what he do, but they'll lose. They'll lose by 3.5. So we'll get out of there with 3.5, 4-point win, but they'll cover the spread.
Yep. It only takes 1 point to win. You got to worry about the spread, though.
Yeah, I got the Bears covering the spread, man. That's all.
Oh.
I ain't tripping. And I got to tell everybody, man, y'all, it's week 1.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody ain't playing. GK ain't playing. Okay, our offensive line is in question, and that's okay. That's okay. And guys, remember, these are the type of wins early you want because they build you up for later in the year. So you have to win a couple close ones. You know, I don't like we're not the Bills. I don't want to blow nobody out this early in the year. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
The only team I want to blow out is who we're supposed to blow out in the home opener, and that's the Sea Chickens. So
all right. Shabazz, say something for tomorrow. Because we're out of time. But listen, you know what? I'll be looking forward for your birthday, boy, for tomorrow, okay?
All right. All right, man. I'll get with you tomorrow, Ronbo.
Thanks, Shabazz. Have a great night and happy birthday to you.
All right, thanks, man.
You're so welcome. And there he is. Patrick, my homeboy, says he'll be accepting apologies on Rudy's behalf. Let's see if Ellis, are you on the phone?
Yeah.
There he is. Ellis. Come on.
Yeah,
Ellis.
my phone did doing the fool earlier, so I hung up. I had to call back in.
Okay, well, listen, you feel like you want to. My homeboy came in on behalf of Rudy, since Rudy's not here, along with other Rams, except for Rome. You feel like you owe him. Should we give him an apology? I mean, my homeboy's here to collect that. Are we going to do that?
He's here to collect what?
An apology. Yeah, it weirded me out too. Let me answer the question for my homeboy. Hell no. I feel so much better. Okay.
.com.
There it is. .com, exactly.
Log on. Log on now.
Woo! Hey, so Ellis, okay, now you give me some on the game and what you thought was going to take place and what did take place. Also, George Kittle missing this weekend. I'm trying not to be concerned with, but George Kittle has always been to me that dagger. You know, Debo does his thing. Everybody else does their thing. You don't expect them to do what they do. But Kittle seems to be the Iceman to me. But he's not going to miss. I don't think he's going to make this game. And I don't think the 49ers are even going to put him out there because you don't want to make that injury any worse than it is, especially in the first couple of weeks of the season when you don't really think you're seriously. You can win without him, hopefully, this week and next week, right? So what are you thinking?
I mean, if it's a grade 2, it's pretty much cut and dry.
Yeah.
This is a no-go. You know, we'll be doing this. It'll be a repeat of the obvious. You know, have him still play and then risk him having to be out for double that, or you know,
because you know him, he'll
season,
play too.
You know,
because he don't.
Forbid.
He'll go out there and tear his leg apart and still try to play. That's just the kind of guy he is. So they got to keep him out of the game.
Yeah. So that's not going to happen. I think at a grade 2, I mean, at a minimum, Kittle's out the first 3 games.
Yeah, that's optimistically. That's what I'm hoping
to be honest, deep on the. Yeah, I mean, because you got to be realistic. You want Kittle to come back in sooner. We could say all day, oh no, he'll be back in a week or 2. Okay, but if his body's not ready, and we have him come back in that week or 2, and then he's gone for 8 to 10 weeks or the whole season, then now does that make sense?
No.
Or do we give him a longer duration of time so he can be a full go without there being any, chance or, potential that he could re-injure that or injure it even more while he's, basically playing injured still. So we're not going for that.
Yeah, you got to be convinced.
Like
I don't want him back
Ward.
until mid-October already, just from what you just said, man. Let's just
give him 3 games. Just fuck it. Give him 3 games. It's going to be hard not to see him out there, but we need to do that because we have to be more safe than sorry. And, thankfully we have a nice tight end group. I feel like Ross, I mean, we're missing out on some things with George not being there, especially in the run game. He's more of a sure thing when it comes to the run game for sure. That's the only kind of thing that I worry about. But Charlie does well. Yeah, we got Kyle. I think Charlie's probably the better blocker out of, next to George Kittle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Warner for sure. And so, we'll be, there'll be some things that we got to clean up. They'll be having to go a little bit harder. But Charlie Warner's back playing again. and he's healthy, so that'll be good. Well, we might just have to, lean on him a little bit more, and he's been close to Kittle, so that'll be something we can, be a reassurance for us.
And you got the Tyler Croft guy. I don't know what he brings to the table, but I did like what I saw from him in preseason. So
his pass catching is good. Okay. He's a good guy with catching the ball. Thankfully Ross is really good, sure hands all the time. So I'm confident in the pass catching aspect of our tight end group. It's just for me the run game and assuring there's that reinforcement on the line that Kittle always is there for us. So I think that's what we'll be missing ultimately. Yeah, man. Debo's gonna come out there. I mean, Debo's gonna. I'm saying Debo. I'm seeing Debo get at least six touches in the backfield.
You think so? You think they can start running Debo right from jump, huh?
I think so. And if he doesn't, so be it. That's fine. But he'll definitely get some touches in the backfield. I see him doing that just because it's kind of like, let's get it rolling because we got all of these backs. We could save and wait for Debo, to put him in the backfield. But I think Kyle's going to want to get some of that in right now. And I think Debo will probably have more rush touchdowns than he does, pass catching touchdowns, which is no knock to him. He's a wide back. He's he's multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't just do one thing. He's great at many things. So that's just a test to his level of skill. So. Really glad that the Rams got the shit beat out of them tonight. I must say, I knew that Josh Allen and them were going to put them in the dirt, and what better
beat them up like that though? Just pounded them. I didn't know it was man, Rams, how embarrassing.
Yeah, they must have been so high at SoFi Stadium, the Rams. So they just got potholes stomped in them. Man, it was needed. It's a humbling moment for them. So, it's only right. Do we get any Rams in the chat yet, Ronbo? What's been going on?
Ready to Go came in and made a comment towards us 49er fans have all of a sudden wished riding y'all riding the Bills now. Yeah. And he left. And Van Hall's been in.
We like the Bills.
Van Hall just said good night.
We like the Bills here.
Yeah, we do.
We like the Bills here.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. Especially when they beat the shit out of y'all. We love it. We knew this was going to happen. Ready to croak. So, get used to it. I see us in the Super Bowl with the Bills. I was going to say that a few days ago. I really see that being, who we play at the end of it all. But we'll see what happens.
We'll see what the Bills
what I mean? I'm excited for this game. It's going to be a little. It'll be the weather from what I'm hearing is going to be a little. So the run games, we're going to be doing more running. Obviously, we'll get some passes going and.
Well, hold that thought on that game because we're going to do that tomorrow night because we got to go. And bring that score with you tomorrow, too. Think about it. Make sure you're right.
Sure will.
Yeah, because I just heard we're only going to be win by 3.5 points from Shabazz, so we'll, All right, Phil.
Yeah. Well, Shabazz is a betting man, so, I ain't gonna knock the betting man. He makes a good money.
Wins a lot.
Shabazz, I need some tickets if you ever got some, brother. You know what I'm saying? Going and shoot them to your family. You know what I'm saying? But, shout out to Shabazz. Shout out to the Niner faithful. You know what I mean? We here, y'all. What we've been waiting for hella months, man. So I'm excited. And shout out to you, Ronbo. Thank you for the platform as always.
My pleasure. You know this.
Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, man. And
shout out to the squad. All right, man.
Thank you, sir.
Looking for you tomorrow.
All right.
Night, Alice.
Yes, sir.
And we go to Beham, who's probably rolling down the road and laughing. Yeah, what's so funny? All my the drivers are so cool. Y'all got to be careful because you start laughing if you watch Jalen Ramsey getting up off the dirt. You just got lucky that time. And where's my safety help? Hey, Beham. Woo! Jalen Ramsey becoming a Beham.
You don't know how happy Ronbo. I left home last night, Ronbo. I left home last night, Ronbo. My son, he plays football for this school in Alabama called Thompson. They're one of the best high schools in Alabama, class 7A.
Yes.
So they had to flex their game till tonight because it's supposed to be bad weather in Alabama tomorrow.
Okay.
And I said, son, I'm finna get ready to hit the road. I ain't gonna be able to make it to your game, but I want you to just seize the moment. when you get out there, you know, we had our father and son talk. Before I got ready to walk out the door, I said, you know y'all going to get the fuck beat out of y'all tomorrow, right?
All that niceness.
And he said, he said, you just was talking to me about how you want me to do good. I said, oh, I want you to do great. But your Rams, they going to get the fuck beat out of there.
I mean,
and Ronbo,
the lights went out in SoFi Stadium
from
tonight.
the game. I'm waiting for it. Well, he should be home now. I'm going to give him a call in a little while.
Please call him.
Get ready.
I wish we could have got him on a conference call so we could have talked to him.
You know what? I'm going to text him and see. I'm going to text him while we on here. He might call me. But Ronbo, man, it was the best. It was the best whooping I could have seen this side of the Mississippi today, man. I'm so happy. They're number 4. They're number 4 in the NFC West.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're already 0-1.
Yeah. The only team that's going to threaten the Rams' domination in NFC West is possibly the San Francisco 49ers. And that narrative got reworked tonight. All those people running around singing that song.
Oh yeah.
The Rams are not dangerous.
What's going on with George Kittle, man? Because I don't want us to have to use give up another 3 first-round picks
to get a tight end?
To go to draft high to get a tight end, man.
I don't know. The Rams, I don't know what they've been doing lately because they haven't been working that hard. I don't know. How do you get hurt, especially a grade 2 groin strain? George has been working on his stretching, his yoga, and everything else, and he still managed to, I don't know. The weather's not that cold either. I don't know how he did that. Damn.
Only reason I asked because he is just as injury prone as Jimmy G, man.
Oh, yeah. They spend the same amount of time every year.
He is out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like the other caller said, you know, give him a couple weeks. We don't really need him right now. I don't think we're going to need him for what the Rams just played tonight. I don't think we're going to need him for the Rams.
Somebody made a mistake, too. We play the Rams in week 4. If George come back in week 4, but you still got to deal with Russ in week 3.
Yeah, we do.
And the Broncos.
But I don't know what their defense gonna look like, Ronbo. You know, it's yet to be seen.
Or the offensive line.
I will say this. I think I know the other day I was listening to callers here. Russ has had his best days. A lot of that running Russ do is behind him. We're gonna come after his tail this time. And I don't think that line he has is gonna be in tune like Seattle was. You know, when we was chasing Russ, he was just really getting into the league.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that line is
still
in
a kid
tune right now like that. So I believe we'll be okay.
Yeah, Beham, think about this for a second. Tom Compton from our ranks, and we know Tom Compton wasn't all that. He went over there to help Russ out. I wonder what Russ thought when he looked up and seen him coming across it. What are you doing here? Yeah, I'm here to play offensive line for the Denver Broncos. Are you serious? See, Russ. I left the Hawks because of people like you.
Yeah, you're right. But that game, Ronbo, where are you located? You in California?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, that game is played at 1:00 here.
Oh, you know, West Coast is it's early.
It's not Eastern time in Chicago. It's Central time. They're on the same time zone as me.
10 a.m. West Coast. You got Central though. If you're to Bama, right?
Yeah, and Chicago is on Central.
Oh, whoa! You got perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Chicago is Central time. So I think that game may come on at 11 your time. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
You're right. Looking
you're
at
right.
that the other day.
That would be nicer if they did. I thought.
Yeah, I heard someone ask you that earlier, and I know I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, no, that's not gonna be right. That's inaccurate. But
because
I'm not wrong. That game is at 1:00 Central time.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, because I could have swore Chicago's not on the East Coast. Weren't we out there before? And it was an early morning game. I forgot which. Okay. Anyway, it's still gonna be morning.
No. I don't.
Ronbo, don't. I just want to interrupt right quick. Remember, I was in Chicago last year. The game is going to be at 12 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking at it. Yeah, okay. You're right. I'm looking at it right now on ESPN app.
Right.
When I looked at it on the 49ers app the other day, it said 1 o'clock. You know, so but now when I look at it on the ESPN app, it do say 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's okay because then we got all day to watch everybody else play, including the Hawks and the Cardinals, who really aren't relevant, But
well, you know me personally, I kind of like seeing my Niners in the evening. At least like the 3 o'clock game.
Yeah, I know it's exactly.
That way we.
The replay. But yeah, I didn't realize we was overtime. We got to roll though.
Hey, my bad. Go ahead and roll. And I'll call you. Try to get in here tomorrow and give you a score.
I hope so. I'll be looking for you, BM. And say hello to your son, please, for all of us.
I will do.
Right,
I will do.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right, BM. And we roll quickly to Donut Denise. I know the party's going on. I bet you. Donut.
Man. Me and Tanisha want to give a special shout out to the Rams, not to the Rams, but to the Buffalo Bills for making this chat so spring clean. Thank you for spring cleaning this chat. It's so clean and shining.
We haven't seen it like this in
Marketing Pro was the dust that was lingering around the house.
Ready to go.
Ready to blow was the mosquitoes. Ready to blow was the mosquitoes and the flies that were just bugging you. When you try to eat a piece of chip, they just bugging you. You understand?
You got to keep fanning.
And of course, the main man, Rudy. Oh, he was straight to cobwebs, man. Just all around the house, man. So everything is cleared. Everything. Thank you, Buffalo Bills, for bringing the Cleveland lady in and spring cleaning the chat. We do appreciate it.
Sprayed it down. It's COVID friendly. Everything else.
Yes, indeed. Lysol and all, smelling fresh.
and don't know what I tell you. I said, you know what? The Rams, they're in here celebrating. Y'all in there beating your chest to death. We got to listen to all this BS. One word after another. I said, you guys wait. As soon as the season starts, the truth will be told. And it was told. Donut, I didn't know it was going to be told this early, though. I ain't lying. I thought it was going to at least be a contest. They look like ass. And you know what? Everybody knows how to beat them now. You sit back. You have four up the front. Everybody else is either in zone or coverage. That's all you got to do. Because they're going to throw the ball. They don't believe in ever running the ball. Every now and then they run the ball. But when they do, nobody cares.
Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares, man. And the thing about this whole ordeal, you know what I'm saying, is that, like I said, man, I told everybody, I told the Rams fans, stop trying to get on the chat, stop trying to tell us what we need to do. Y'all need to recognize what's in front of y'all instead of trying to realize what's coming afterwards. See, what y'all don't understand, Rams fan, is that the whole 30 other teams was watching y'all tonight, and now we know how to stop you. We know how to pinpoint Aaron Donald. We know that your boy Stafford elbow is tender as a steak, straight from Outback Steakhouse, dude. The accuracy is gone. The running game is down under. You don't have the old school lineman who tried to. And I like what you said earlier. Whose house? Not your house no more.
Because, I mean, hey, they got rental space. You know how you go to a place and they got rental spaces. They got the home team. They got a little space over in the corner. That's the Rams fans. The rest of the stadium belongs to everybody who wants to buy a seat. And that's usually everybody that likes the other team, whoever the Rams are playing. I want to see the Chargers versus the Rams game. What does that look like? Watch the Chargers dominate. Rams, when they moved to St. Louis, they alienated every Rams fan that liked them at that time. And then they came back and, we back. So?
No.
And they slipped and won. So, okay, fine.
Man, Man, and you you got a couple of people out there that's trying to keep hope alive. And I've seen Mr. MJD on the post game show, Mr. Maurice Jones-Drew. You know what I'm saying? Until today, of course, I don't follow them that much. He's part or working for the Rams, so he got a ring with the Rams and everything. He was trying to floss it all and everything right before the game started, trying to predict the win and everything. Yeah. And then when the game was over during the after show, my girl, our home girl, me and Tanisha's girl, Colleen Wolf, called him out, was like, so what's up with the picture? They showed the still with him holding the ring up, talking all that smack, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, he couldn't do nothing but choke it up and say one thing, keep shining, and wink to herself. And she said, did you wink to yourself? He said, that's all I can do, you know what I'm saying? So Rams fans, just keep winking to yourself for the rest of the season.
Because you ain't doing nothing.
And y'all saw Richard Sherman, right? Sherman went out there. Yeah, Matthew Stafford out there did the Matthew Stafford. I was like, oh, man. I said, sure. Oh, that was not nice. Man. So, I
know Richard Sherman. Hey, I know Richard Sherman probably called John Lynch like, look here, man. I know y'all see what's going on out there. Hey, look here, tell the DB coaches, call me for any advice for to beat these guys because we don't want the same thing last year, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be all good. But, yeah, I love it tonight, though, and I'm celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And thank you, Ronbo, for your platform. And like I said, we all need to do a petition and get this man some kind of award, man.
Yeah.
Some kind of award, please. Please. You know what I'm saying? Can we give him something?
Fam, it's just a pure pleasure. Please. Just, I'll tell you what, I just feel like I'm at home and everybody came over and we just talking some football. It is nothing of work. So I'm loving it.
The only thing missing is the red beans and rice, cornbread, ribs, and fried chicken, all kind of spread food, baby.
Pull barbecue pit out. Let's do barbecue.
The whole buffet.
Yeah,
barbecue.
Tell that, Denise, we gonna roll. I mean, be back tomorrow though, looking for those scores and then of our game coming up this Sunday. And we'll go over some details, who's out, what's Vegas saying, and all those kind of things. Because Vegas has said, man, everybody's betting on the 49ers. Let's get these odds back where they need to be. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Right,
definitely. Thank you, Ronbo.
Thank you. Like I say, thank you, Buffalo Bills, for the spring cleaning. And anybody else, before they come in, please wipe your feet. If you eat, wash your dish. And let's keep partying, man. Let's go, Faithful. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Yes.
Love you, Faithful.
Love Faithful. Good night, y'all.
Night, Tanisha. Night, Donut. We are just way too happy tonight, ain't we? This happiness hasn't extended to Monday, though. God, especially if we equal a whooping on the Bears that the Bills did on the Rams. Oh, do you realize we won't have to be bothered with Rams fans for up to 14 days? Oh, my God. Emilio.
Man, come out and play.
Come out and play.
Oh, well, I guess they beat him today. Oh, shit. Marketing pro? Marketing ho, where are you? Rudy?
Let me represent Marketing ho right here. You see, Emilio, what we do is we sit back and we watch y'all celebrate. But the thing is, what y'all don't know is we were just getting warmed up tonight. We ran into a little snag. Marketing pro be talking more smack and trash. That dude, that's why I can't help but laugh when he calls in.
I told you the other day what he does. He goes on the other Niner podcasts. Like I said, I've listened to, was it Niner Rush podcast? I've listened to, there's a few. He goes on there and I was like, oh, you over there talking smack. I was like, they giving me a shout out, but I'm like, dude, do you not have a Rams channel? I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm like, now all of a sudden, no, a marketing pro.
No, baby, if he's got another channel, he can run with Rudy. Rudy's got a channel.
He can't, but it just, where you do that? You just got nothing better to do. You just want to holler like all of a sudden you guys lose. Come out. I was like, hey, at least me. We suck. I'm going to still talk shit either way. Yep. Don't even matter. I don't like the team, and I'm never going to like the team. It's just like, dude, I was like, yeah, buddy. You know what? I honestly think Jimmy's gonna be a Ram sooner than later. They finna call him. It was a word talking about, oh, Jimmy might be a Ram. That might become truer than later.
You know what? Because I don't know who the backup is in L.A., but Stafford's not gonna last 17 weeks.
You know what? If they want to give some up, you know what? You know what? As much as I don't like it, I'll take Aaron Donald. He'll be on the other side with
they ain't giving up Aaron Donald.
If
but you know what?
Jimmy,
they don't have no picks.
Ronbo, they're going to have to give him up. He has no choice. Where's he going to go? He'd rather win a Super Bowl than be on that sorry-ass, bum-ass team.
But the
so,
Rams,
I'll go.
The Rams ain't got no picks, fam. What they go offer? A 20.
As much as I don't like Aaron Donald, I will take Aaron Donald for Jimmy. They're not going to have no choice. Marketing Pro is going to be crying. I'm like, you know what? I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think dumbass they agree with it too. Talking about Jimmy's going to be our savior. Jimmy's going to be your savior. If that. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I told you they were going to get killed by the Rams. You're like, whose house? Not the Rams' house, the Bills' house. Bill Mafia.
I just didn't see them getting beat up like that. I knew they was going to lose because there's no reason for the Bills to lose them. But I know they lost so much. Hell out of them. And four turnovers, Emilio.
They lost so many
turnovers,
they
and
lost
they still got
so
beat
many
to death.
players. Yeah, no. That you know how they were saying Trey had arm fatigue. I guess Matthew Stafford had arm fatigue. He couldn't throw the ball over 40 yards. Oh, he's starting to look like they're our Jimmy. Can't throw that ball deep, buddy. Nice try. Every time you do, there's a pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, he did throw it. He threw it deep
going
a couple
on?
times.
I'm confused.
Well, remember that one interception? It bounced off the receiver. Now, those are the receptions. Those are the INTs. That's what I'm saying. You can't always blame the quarterback. That ball hit that dude all up in the neck and face, and he still bounced
but who
off.
Gets to blame? To be honest, that happened to Jimmy a couple of times.
More than a couple of
times.
Jimmy. A number of times.
Exactly. So even if that happened to the receiver, whoever it was, of a Cooper Cup, it would still count as a quarterback. Hey.
Yeah, this is why I really think they should change that stat because a quarterback can't always be blamed for them kind of INTs.
No, I agree with you, but at the same time, who gets affected for it? The quarterback. So it's your sorry ass quarterback.
Yeah.
He was sorry in Detroit. He was sorry. The one who won them the Super Bowl was that defense. The defense won them that Super Bowl, not
defense.
Stafford.
Defense also won them that NFC CG. You know what? They don't want to run the ball. McVay is stubborn. And I could have swore I heard him say they were going to fix boost their running game. You can't just throw the ball all 4 quarters. That tells the defense exactly what they need to do. And the 9 out of 10 times, it's going to work in the defense's half because they're not being surprised by anything. Oh, and they fooled Stafford in a coverage one time. I said, what? Stafford, how long you been playing ball? You know better than that. Oh, that dude was standing right there like a decoy, and you threw it right to him.
Old Stafford. He was a bum in the Rams. He was a bum in Detroit. He's a bum now. Like I said, if it wasn't for his defense, he would have never got this Super Bowl. Because if you really honestly look at it on the last drive, Ramsey got killed by Jamar Chase. If it wasn't for Aaron Donald, that Super Bowl would have been over. Rudy knows and everybody else knows that. If you paid attention, Jalen Ramsey was getting killed in that Super Bowl.
And he's still getting
killed.
He
just got lucky that Aaron Donald was able to get him. So,
man.
This is funny. Man. Like I said, let's say if we lose, I guarantee all the Ram fans going to go, so you guys lost too, yada, yada, yada. I said,
but it ain't going to look like they're lost, even if we do lose. 7-10, Rams.
You can say a lot.
I look at y'all at 7-10 this year. That's it. 7-10, baby.
Like I say, I think Jimmy really finna be that quarterback. It's just a matter of time because you know Shanahan feel like, oh, you want Jimmy? Yeah, for a 3rd round pick. No, that's not finna work. You need to go higher. They don't got no 1st round, so like I say, Aaron Donald might be a Niner at the end of the day.
Aaron Donald is going to cost too much money. They got to get something else. But you know what? They got to do something. We got to roll it.
They might figure something out. But other than that, hey.
Pay part of Donald's salary?
Great loss. Yeah, they figure something out.
He'll retire before he comes to us, though. But that would be nice. Fam,
hey, Ronbo, I get that sometimes, but when you talk about getting another Super Bowl, you got to look at Von Miller. He went from the Rams to the Bills. He's like, I got another Super Bowl coming my way. So.
All right, there you go. I mean, we got to roll. Let me see you tomorrow and bring that score with you, and let's party some more.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think there's going to be Niners and Bills at the Super Bowl.
There you go.
Getting to this point. But you have a good night, sir, and everybody else out there, and all the Niner faithful. And say more sorry-ass damn Rams. Get the hell on and never come on here again. All right, good night, sir.
Night, Phil. Oh, so much fun. And Big Show says, if you had an invite list, who'd be first on the feast? I'll bring the drinks. Big Show, and by that alone, you are definitely going to be on top of the list.
I just called Wire. He snapped up.
T-Flo, I thought you was in there playing a harmonica. T-Flo and Allie on the phone. T-Flo, Allie.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Allie. Hey, T-Flo. Well, listen, D-Flo, turn your volume down a little bit because it's bleeding into your mic. All right. What are y'all watching anyway?
Allie's watching something about with the Queen.
Okay, because that's right. That coverage is, because I can't wait. ESPN, all those guys went to bed already. I can't wait until tomorrow. I can't wait to hear what they say about the almighty Rams. All of them predicting the Rams can only be threatened in the NFC West by the 49ers, possibly. I said, the Rams, come on, man. Y'all, the Rams lost how many people? See, nobody wanted to listen, T-Flo. Now, look, they got beat like stepchildren tonight. Oh, it's just awful.
And the lineman. Hey, you know what? I was going out with one of my buddies. He's a big Rams fan.
Oh, good.
And I'm like, look, dude, you guys got lucky last year and all this. I'm gonna give you that. You guys won. You beat us, but you gotta stop saying. And not only that, if there's any Rams fans here listening, you guys really gotta stop that saying of whose house it is, because
I know, right?
Buffalo's on the other side of the country, and they were loud in the Rams' house.
I mean, you can hear them way over the Rams. I mean, it sounded like there was a home game to me.
Exactly. And
in Buffalo.
I could have sworn, Buffalo's on the other side of the country.
You'd be right.
And so they got to stop saying whose house this is. He's all trying to say that, it's because of because it's kind of hard because you got the Dodgers, Lakers, Kings, the SC. And I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go by your logic. You guys will never have fans, so you guys got to stop saying
that's right, because
whose
the Dodgers
house it is because
and Lakers, they'll
not
never surpass them.
And basically, not only that, you guys share a stadium with the
Chargers,
so you got to stop saying that, dude. Stop, please.
And Tifo, you know what else? They got The Rock comes out there glistening like new money and talking about the Rams. Rock's probably going to come back and say, listen, if I'm going to continue to come out here before these games, I'm going to need a raise. You know the embarrassment I got to go through when I walk down the street now? The Rock doesn't play that. I need more money.
Yeah. Exactly. And to top it off, I feel bad for that DB who got punked by Josh Allen. Stiff-armed him all the way down.
Oh, I know, right? And throwing him into the dirt like he was like he was just garbage. Just get off me. And
that was embarrassing. I'm sorry. I was like, ooh. Like, that was embarrassing.
I would have got up and went home. I ain't lying. That just looks nasty.
Yeah. I would have been like, hey, coach, you know what? I kind of slipped on the turf. Take me out. Like my hamstring or some shit. Growing, something.
Nasty. Oh, that was nasty. I forgot about that.
So they're just going by last year's because they had all, they just got lucky, with all the little picks that they got, buying and getting Von Miller or Odell Beckham.
F the picks. Y'all going to be F the picks.
Yeah,
but you know what? You ain't got no picks for years, and you ran out of picks to make any more trades. Tifo, that's what I'm talking about. If you go F the picks, now you got all these guys, these mercenaries who come in for 1 or 2 seasons. Now what you gonna do? You don't have any picks. You can't make any more deals.
Yeah, but Ronbo, I don't know about you, but I would take that over still not winning a Super Bowl.
No, but the thing is, okay, you got your 1 Super Bowl. You got lucky and got that. It was all luck.
But Ronbo,
now what do you do next?
You know what? Look how long it's taking us to win a Super Bowl.
Well, that's a good point.
So basically, I don't care if we go all out, be like the New York Yankees and doing what the Dodgers are doing now, buying players.
I mean, the Dodgers are
as long as they win,
as long as they win the World Series, our streak is over.
Yeah.
It's been almost 30-some years?
Yeah, we've been in the mix, though. And you know what? The Super Bowl is – this is the thing about football. Once a week, you get a game. And then there's no series at the end of the season. The winner takes all. If you had a series, it might be a different story. I don't know, maybe not. But, it is what it is, and it's always going to be the stars have to be perfectly aligned.
2 out of 3 or something.
Yeah.
It does. That's why it's called Any Given Sunday.
And that's why it's called the Super Bowl, too. There's nothing to compare with the Super Bowl. I mean, like I say, baseball, basketball, you get to play a series, and every team you play, but not us. You get one shot.
Oh yeah, that's why right now it's like, you know what? That's why like I told my buddy, I'll give it to you. You guys won last year. You guys paid for it, but fuck, you guys won.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did what you did. You guys put your money where your mouth was, and you won. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
But can you do it again? If you can't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying, you know what, you're the best that there ever was, because we still own you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You got a ring. You can say you got two Super Bowls, but you got one in LA because all you do is rep LA. That's
what
it.
I say.
You got one, so you still got to catch up to us.
That's right. You
It
got
doesn't matter.
one championship in LA. As far as California goes, you got one trophy, okay? So I don't even count that one in St. Louis. I really don't.
No, yeah. I don't count that one either because everybody over here, Ronbo, all they do is rep LA. They don't even care who it is. Like all the Dodgers, all my friends that are Dodger fans, LA this, LA that, and I'm like, dude, do you even know how many total championships the Lakers have if you want to go LA? You know how many total World Series the Dodgers have if you don't count LA? And they're like, no, so stop saying LA. Because you're just embarrassing yourself of basically of what you're trying to talk about. You don't know nothing.
It's good stuff.
All you know is just LA. That's it.
T-Flow, we got to roll. We got to roll. Bring back tomorrow, and we'll just do the scores. So you and Ali have that ready, and we're going to discuss some of the things that are going wrong with us. So before this game comes up.
Right.
All right, man. Appreciate you, T-Flow.
Yeah, we got to make sure the offensive line. That's the main thing.
Oh,
offensive line.
We got and George Kittle out too. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow. Night,
Ali.
Ali.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
She just jumped in the shower.
Okay. You guys have a great night.
All right, Robo. Have a good night.
All right.
Good night.
And let's go check out Frank. Frank. Come on in. Frank's in the middle of a sandwich, and you know what kind it is. Frank, I know you're in the middle of that fish sandwich. Frank may have passed out, though. It is late. Hey, Jalen, we'll come back. Jalen. It can't be Jalen. Jalen Ramsey, is that you?
Nah, it's Jalen. I talked to you back in 2020, Ronbo. After we got blown out by the Dolphins. And I told y'all them ass kickers we gave out in 2019 came back to bite us.
Yeah. That was a game that I'll never forget against the Dolphins. And remember,
man, Jimmy got benched at half.
Yeah, and
by
also
the dude he took the job from.
And what's his name? Didn't we have Akello Witherspoon? Remember
Greg. What was it? Who was it? The boy Greg Keller wanted to come back in the third quarter. I forgot who the corner was.
Yeah, and made everybody mad. Akello comes in and apologizes.
Rombo, don't even remind me. Don't even remind me, Rombo.
Coach, I can go in.
But
now.
man, it ain't even about that. We talking about today.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Rams got a hit back into reality, and the reality is Matt Stafford gonna always make them Detroit mistakes. How many years he been in the league?
Oh, 15 at least, right?
And he been making mistakes for the same mistake. You ain't gonna change that. He gonna still make the mistakes.
Jen, they said Matthew Stafford's never played with any real quality players around him. Okay.
Ooh.
You had some quality out there today. What happened? I know, right? He's had some great quality around him.
Marvin Jones Jr.? Are you serious? Come on now. Nah.
He had players.
Yeah, he had players. He had players. And Ronbo, another thing that I realized, the last time the Rams beat us in the regular season, Todd Gurley was a top 3 running back.
Yep. And you know how long that's been.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. They got a gauntlet, Ronbo, and you can book this. I promise you. They got a tough schedule after the bye week, and I wouldn't be surprised if that Seattle game they got to play. That probably would have been. They would have they could have sat their starters if they would have did good. Nah, they're gonna have to play their starters that Seattle game.
Oh, it's going to take 17 weeks, Jalen. You're right. If the Rams get into the playoffs this year, it's going to take a 17-week effort, and each and every week's going to be a test.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need that Seattle game.
Jalen, you and I could sit down. But you and I could sit down and diagram the defense against the Rams coming up next week. I'm telling you right now, all you got to do, if you got any kind of pass rush, all right, you know what? I just want 3 rushes, all right? Everybody else, I got positioning I want y'all to get into. We go open up a whole new Rams package. Because they're going to throw the ball. Jalen, they hate to run the ball. They hate running the ball.
0 points in fantasy, Ronbo. 0. I'm sorry for anybody that drafted them. I didn't. I knew they ain't done nothing since Todd Gurley. I don't draft Rams running backs. That's dumb. Just don't do it.
But the thing is, you can't just keep throwing the ball. Now, all I got to do is sit back in coverage. They got to find somebody to run the ball. What's that kid they had last year that got hurt and came back? He used to be not bad.
It was Cam Akers.
Cam.
He had
was Cam playing tonight? Did he get hurt again?
Points tonight, Ronbo. 0. 0.
Rudy was telling me about Cam too. Yeah, we got Cam Akers back this year, so we're expecting good things. Where was Cam tonight?
They want to be. I think Sean kind of want to play like how Andy Reid is running his offense, like air raid. You don't have Mahomes. You don't. You got to beat up Matt Stafford. You got to beat up Matt Stafford, man. Say what you want. Matt is good, but let's not forget he spent years in Detroit getting beat up on. His body beat up. Yeah, he young, but his body done got beat up. And we done seen the film where he threw that touchdown from that dislocated shoulder. Matt Stafford body beat up.
Yeah, you know it is. I mean, that man used to play hurt. And that elbow was TJ surgery all day long. That's got it. You know it is. He had to put
I don't want to be negative about him, but Matt, he ain't got he ain't Tom Brady. He ain't got too many good years left in him.
We told Rams fans to be running up and down and screaming and yelling.
After him, who's left in our division? Kyler? I mean, what? Come on now. What Kyler going to do? Seattle? What? I hope we can finally crush that, man. I hope we can beat them.
I know that. I don't even like to talk about them.
Because I see how the Rams feel about us. Because the Seahawks, I just don't get it with them. I don't understand. We go to their level. I don't know why we do it.
We do it every time. And that's what I'm talking about.
Every time.
You drop down to Seahawks gear. But you know what? With Kyler Murray, Kyler Murray's probably all pissed off because they told him he had to study before the games. I really wonder what he looks like this year. I can't wait to see him. Oh, Sunday's going to be a great day. I can't wait to see who's
I don't think the Cardinals going to take a big dive as people think without Hopkins. Because, I mean, they just got Marquise, but they still got a lot of good weapons. Marquise Brown, that chemistry. I mean, we could be looking at Jamar and Joe Burrow. I mean, they could have good chemistry.
Yeah. I haven't said anything about the Cardinals because, like you're saying, I don't know what they're going to – I have no idea what they're going to look like because they come out every year guns blazing. And then for some reason, somebody takes the bullets out the gun and they still shooting with no sound. So I don't know. We'll see this weekend. Jalen,
Ronbo, one more thing. You know who I think is going to really be a problem this year that nobody's really been talking about? And I think they're going to win that division.
Who?
Minnesota.
I heard that at a conference yesterday. I forgot what I was watching. Who was that? The really big Minnesota fan. But Jalen, let's talk about some more tomorrow. Good to hear you back again, too. I hope you stay back. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you.
I come back every time somebody gets blown out because that's just embarrassing to me. You in the NFL, that shouldn't be happening, especially in the NFC West. We got pride in the Wild Wild West. We don't get blown out. We don't do that. It was good talking to you, Ronbo. Let me get a 9 on Ronbo. Let me get one.
Yes, 9. Welcome back, Jalen. Talk to you in a minute.
All right.
Man, they talked to Jalen since that game against the Dolphins. I forgot about it because of the bad memory it was. And hey, Scapelli's appliance repairs. You might as well go ahead. Well, I guess you're not supposed to do that. You might as well go ahead and put a QR code up there so everybody can find you. And are you ready? Are the kids sleeping dead? Last time we talked to Scapelli, he was putting the kids to bed. Now they must be awake. And I told the kids, listen, next time Dad goes to bed, remember what I said? Now sneak into the room, open the door, and say, I probably shouldn't do that. If they do that, I will not do that again. You know, I just realized the impact that would have on a man trying to sleep. Howard! Roof! Howard!
Brother Ronbo, the Rock says, all the Rams fans, you need to know your role and shut your mouth. Matthew Stafford, you need to take your little ram, shine it up real nice, grab it by the horns, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass.
Man, oh man. What a night. What a freaking night this is.
Howard, I'm glad you brought that into because, I was just talking about The Rock. I said, with The Rock got a new movie coming up and everything, it doesn't look good for a superstar stud like The Rock to keep running out on the field, saying the things he says about the Rams, for them to get their ass handed to them in a game like that. It's not like they was tired from Sunday or anything like that. The Rams this is the first game of the year. What are you doing, Rams? That looked just awful. I loved every minute.
They still drunk, man. He's still drunk. They out there.
Howard, you go to our chat. Are you ever in the chat?
No, I'm not in the chat.
I was going to say, because, we've had a whole host of Rams taking up spaces in the chat ever since last February. They'd bring all their friends and aunties and uncles and everything. Now, today, you can't find a Ram. I saw one or two come in and leave. Isn't that wonderful? I tell you, it just tickles me all over. But, hey, let's talk about the 49ers. We do have a situation coming up with George Kittle not being in the play. Now, I don't want to put too much weight on George Kittle. We're a full football team, and you got to learn to endure without him. But it just bothers me that key figure like George Kittle, I need him for a lot of reasons. I need morale. I need that stick it to you, that George Kittle. There's something about forcing a man to do something against his will. George Kittle is the ultimate protector out there. So anyway, what are you thinking? Are we going to be okay without George?
I think we're gonna be okay without him, man. Like, I don't think we should struggle without him. Like the other guys were saying, we got Ross Dwelly, who's got good hands, and
Warner.
Charlie Warner. He's a good back. He's a good blocker himself. So yeah. So Tyler Croft, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about him, but I heard he was
got a lot of experience. Kyle likes him a lot.
Yeah,
I just wish he could have waited till. Well, you know what? No matter when George was going to get hurt, it was going to be a problem. I didn't know he'd start the season off getting hurt, which I was shocked by. That news came out yesterday, and I flushed out. I was whiter than any white guy I know. I just all the blood just drained from my body. What? No, George. No, man. God. So We'll see.
I know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's not serious. You know what I mean?
It's grade 2. It's a grade 2 groin strain. That's gonna take a minute to heal. You can't explode off that. I've had minor groin strains, and I thought I was gonna pass out. If you explode off that, the pain is unreal. God, grade 2. Ooh. Oh.
You ever had a groin injury? I never did.
Yeah, I was coming. I used to sprint. I came out of the blocks one time. Oh man, I felt like somebody stuck a knife in my right leg, and wow, that was just a minor sprain that I had. Grade 2. I imagine they would have put me in the hospital. Have to call my mom that year. Wow, what does that feel like? Oh man. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
Anyway.
Jeez. I've been fortunate. Playing the game. Never had any major injuries. So everything's been just really soreness. You know. Taking a helmet to the knee wasn't fun though, but that was hard. That hurt.
Whoa! I never experienced that, but I heard about that. It hurts. Oh man,
it hurts. I can only imagine what George is going through.
But he's been through so many aches. George, remember that year he played with a flat jacket on? What kind of dude plays with a flat jacket on? Got ribs bruised up. If you get hit just right, again, that rib's gonna break. And you're still out there. George is low line. George is basically insane.
He's the people's tight end, man.
He is. Damn.
He's the people's tight end.
Whoa.
He's out there, man. He's flexing. He's out there. He's showing everybody. I'm going to kick your ass,
And
that's
still
it.
talking trash. Remember that time he had all them New Orleans Saints hanging off him like curtains? Running down the field. Still fighting. Still fighting. I said, damn. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah. We need that George back, man. We need that one back. Yes, sir. Hopefully we get him back soon, But don't rush him back.
Yeah.
Just don't rush him back. We don't need this lingering. We need him for crunch time,
Howard, I can't believe we reminisced and had such a good time. Howard, I'm coming back tomorrow though. Let me bring your score with you tomorrow, and let's talk about what we anticipate happening in Chicago.
All right. All right, bet.
Appreciate you, Howard. That Howard.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Tony Nagatani. Tony, you better be glad. I don't know when your birthday was. You better be glad it wasn't today. I'd do a whole concert here, buddy. I don't know about you, Ronbo, but I'm stoked to see Bosa play that. I was talking about that during the game. I was tweeting about it. I said, oh, my God, Nick must be chomping at the bit. Oh, my God, Whitworth's not there. Oh, jeez, he went right through. Okay. Hey, can we play the Rams first, Coach? He's a left tackle with the Niners wearing the red throwbacks in week 4. Yes. And no, hey, Rudy, no boom is not going to cut it. Austin, get in here, Austin. Especially while we're in celebration mode here tonight.
Ronbo, you guys are like kids on Christmas when it comes to this.
No,
Just
that
like
mom
I am
left
when the Eagles get
like mom left a whole bowl of candy out in the front room while we were watching the game, and now we can't come down. Woo, man! Austin, they're in our division. It's something like similar to what you'd go through if you were watching the Eagles get their brains beat out, or the Washington team, or who else is in your division? You got Washington,
the Giants.
The Giants. Austin, the Giants. If Saquon Barkley's going to play this year, they may be a little tougher. I already know the Washington team's going to be a little better, and the Eagles. It's going to be not going to be a cakewalk this year in the NFC East.
I don't think it will, Ronbo, but I look forward to it.
Oh yeah, football season's arrived, and you can't get higher than you can watching a football game. If you're a football fan, we live for this stuff, right? This is the sport in America. Hell, this is the sport in the world. You get one game a week. You got 17 weeks. And you get to talk about, if you win or lose, you get to talk about it for 7 days, Austin. That's what's so fun about football. Or you got to get ridiculed for 7 days, so you can't wait until the next game. And like the Rams, they've been beating Austin. They've been beating us up for February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Austin, I'm on the 7th month here, and we've had to deal with the Rams fans talking trash every day because I go year-round talking football, and they're here to join us every damn time. And today, thank you, there is a God in heaven above, as he found a way to rejoice, send joy to the Niner Empire. Thank you.
Ronbo, I have a best friend who's an Eagles fan. The year after they won the Super Bowl, he would not let me hear the end of it until we beat them that year. And I told him, I said, we swept them that year, and I told him, I said, I don't want to hear another word from you.
You know, it's like, if you're like me, I have family and friends that I have to turn off my phone a lot the last couple of years, right? And it was such a pleasure. Raider fans, I've been calling. They won't answer my phone now. This is such thing. I send them notes. I have other relatives tell them what I said. It's in friends, the same thing. It's just a heartwarming thing, isn't it? This is what football brings.
But Ronbo, tonight though was a turnover fest.
Oh, it was
from
ridiculous.
both sides.
Yeah, it was sloppy. It's
Like-
week 1 though.
I mean,
I'd forgotten about that.
Like they even said on commentary that there was one pick that wasn't even Josh Allen's fault. The receiver bobbled it and it like fell into the safety's hands.
Oh, McKenzie, when he made that catch,
Yeah.
and Allen was on 10 in a row. He completed 10 in a row, and that last shot bounced off the receiver. And it was a good play. The receiver wimpy armed it and lost it. So
And Ronbo, when Jalen Ramsey got burnt, he was looking for that safety help, and you could tell as soon as he was looking like, where's that damn safety at?
He wanted to slap him again. Jalen Ramsey's gotten abused like that a lot.
Well, Ronbo, it goes to your point. If there's supposed to be safety help and he doesn't see it, he's gonna say it was their fault, not mine.
But that's a chicken poop way of. You know what? Jalen Ramsey. If I'm, what's his name? What's that kid's name who plays safety for the Rams? You know what? After he embarrassed me like that in front of that was nationally televised game, he slapped me because he's giving me grief for his shortcoming. I would accidentally leave Jalen out to dry. I'd do my best to make it look like it was an accident, but it would give me great pleasure to watch him running around crying again. And then I'd say, Jalen, you ever slap me again? I'm telling you right now, don't, I'd threaten him. I really would. You don't slap me. What kind of, what? So, and tonight even Colin Source said, yeah, Jalen Ramsey was looking for safety help. I don't know he was. Taylor Rapp. Thank you, realist. If I'm Taylor Rapp, I'm quietly doing everything I can to sabotage his year. Hopefully they don't find out.
And Ronbo, people were talking about Allen Robinson was going to be rebirthed under this Rams offense.
One reception.
I didn't see him tonight. Did you?
He made one reception. I made note of it, so I wouldn't forget. It was all Cooper Kupp.
But Ronbo, the season is back. Cowboys play the Buccaneers on Sunday night. Hoping both our teams can start off with a W. And I got to go on the high horse. Go Cowboys.
Thanks, Austin. You have a great day. Good luck to you. Night. There he goes. And Josh Chapman, I've not talked to you in a long time. Josh was the polite Ram fan that came over and talked things over intelligently. And Josh says, go Rams, Super Bowl champs. I couldn't hear from Josh. And Josh says, pick 6 Trey. And Josh, just after I said something nice about you, I didn't see that one. Dude, we are not going to have that issue. Josh, you need to be concerned about the picks because Stafford's going to throw those no matter what. And as a matter of fact, this year, I bet he leads from weeks. He's got 16 more weeks of football to go. That's 4 solid months. Hey, Casey.
What's shaking, Reverend Ronbo, on this holy Thursday? I'm smoking a cigarette, watching a fireworks show right now. Ronbo, you wouldn't believe it. Josh Allen, the son of a humble cantaloupe farmer, just put the Rams back in their place, and I'm celebrating.
How'd you know that?
I'm medicated and I'm meditative. And, how do I know that? Because I watched.
I didn't even know about that.
Because Kyle Brandt mentioned it on GMFB a few years ago. And he said that his favorite dessert is you take a cantaloupe and you hollow it out and put some ice cream in it, and you've never had a real cantaloupe before.
That is tasty, by the way. I guess that's not as bad as Tom Brady being an avocado farmer. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we talked about you tonight earlier. Shabazz says we're not going to win. We're going to. he says pick the Bears to cover the spread. Listen, are you betting on that game?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. No, that's what I was thinking too. Is I'll take the under in it, and I actually had that feeling cross my mind tonight that the Bears are going to give them a run for their money. I don't know. It's just it seems like it's the nature of the NFL in Week 1. It's kind of tough to do what the Bills did tonight, but the Bills look pretty good. So,
yeah, well, Casey, because Vegas does things. If too much money is put on a team, Vegas will drop the odds, right? So
yeah, the line was at 2.5.
Yeah, but like with us against the Bears, we were a 7-point favorite. I don't know what it is. What is it right now?
Probably still that.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, that's what.
I know there's still 16-1 to win the Super Bowl.
I know, but on Week 1, I would be scared to make a bet. You're not hesitating, though, are you?
No, I'm probably gonna make a 2 or 3 teamer, and a couple money lines.
Because I gotta see teams. Well, I guess you're not. Okay, I just need to see teams before I'd be making bets Week 2, but you know what the Rams are right now.
I like
you
those
know what the
first
Bills
few
are.
weeks. I like those first few weeks where there's still those like public favorites, like people think the Eagles are gonna do. I think the Lions are gonna put up a good fight versus the Eagles. I could be wrong, but
Don Burr,
people really
there's some
like
love
the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys and the Bucks is a close game, but I'm pretty sure the Bucks are gonna blow out the Cowboys. And
Cowboys.
Yeah, so there's a few kind of things you can just pay attention to. It's kind of like a soap opera,
It really is. Cowboys, Bucks. Because Brady, he is Tom Brady. And you know what? No matter what offensive line he has, you know what Brady does? He goes out there, hey, guys, I just want you to know what they're saying about you guys out there. And Brady knows how to motivate his offensive line, even if they're not as good as they appear. Wow, how do you bet on that game?
I heard a stat today that pissed me off. It said he's won a Super Bowl every other year for the last 8 years.
He's Tom Brady. The guy's a god.
Yeah.
He really is.
Well, Rob, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm concerned that George and Claire need to stay away from each other. This guy's always hurting his groin. I don't know what's going on, Rumble, but I need 6 months of healthy George.
I hadn't thought about that because I was wondering, what are you doing, George? The workouts aren't hardcore right now. How did you pull a groin? And to that degree, grade 2?
Yeah.
Jesus.
In the off season, you know what I mean, Rumble? Come on, man. I mean, the writing's on the wall. You know what I'm saying? But.
Restrict your movements or something.
I think this game with the Bills and the Rams was just what the Niners needed because tomorrow now everyone in media is they got a little bit more credit when they talk about the Niners and the Rams. You know what I mean? So,
and you know what they're going to be saying about the Rams tomorrow? May have jumped the gun on predicting the Rams to be the Bills and Rams Super Bowl for next year or this coming year. Because they put. Wait a minute. I think they did say Bills Rams. I know they put the Bills. Are the Rams the team supposedly face the Bills in the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I think it's probably the Bucks are favored more.
Probably, right? No.
Yeah. But I just wish the Bills were in the NFC so that the Rams could have gotten the conference loss tonight. That's where.
That's right.
That's where they're gonna. That's where they're gonna be able to catch up. So.
Yeah. Conference losses versus non-conference. That's right. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. I feel like the Niners have a great schedule this year, though. And their bye weeks timed well. Like they could just. I mean, I feel like they're gonna really kind of keep Trey with good game plans and try and get him a lot of help and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But
and if anybody can do that, it's Kyle.
Start hot.
Ease him into the league.
Yeah. As long as Bosa stays healthy and.
Yeah, because we got to have certain guys. Because George being out this week does not. I'm really uncomfortable with that, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. But they feel good about Charlie Warder. And,
they're good though.
Dwelly. I feel good. I feel great about Dwelly.
That's why we kept 4 guys. Kyle knows that George is going to play all 17 weeks.
And their receivers are going to go off, and Trey's going to hit the play action, and it's going to be beautiful, Ronbo.
We'll be fine. All right, Case. Get ready to bring that score tomorrow, not now. And I'm looking for you tomorrow. All right?
Sounds good, Ronbo. Appreciate it, man. You have a great night.
Appreciate you, Phil. All right, Casey. There he is, Nude HD X-Ray. Do we look like the Rams left Nude HD? They're the ones who need that kind of entertainment tonight. We're fine. Oh, Frank, it's your fish sandwich eating self. Get in here, Frank. Frank may have passed out on us. It's late where he is. Terradome.
What you say there, Ronbo?
Terradome, just sitting back here and getting a kick out of what happened here tonight earlier. So bad. If only we didn't have our own issue with GK. This game would have been. Oh man, I don't know what I'd be doing. Bouncing off the walls.
It had me thinking about that old Nelly song, "Ride with Me," on that first part when he said, "Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
Where they at? Where they at? Doom, doom,
I can't find any of them. I can't find none of them now. Marketing Pro, all the boys. Where all the boys at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they
asking
at? Where
them.
they at?
And you know they watch it. I just kept asking them, come on in, don't be scared. I thought we was all family here. We got to know y'all for half a year. Come on in here. Come on, Rams fans.
Oh, man.
And don't y'all show up if anything goes south for us, because you're going to get kicked out.
See? Oh, that's when they come, see? That's when they come. See, trolls only can troll up under places. They don't stand high.
You know,
they just trolls.
You know, and they just, ooh. You know what, though? It's like Ellis says, just ignore those people. They're feeding off of our energy. So you know what? If they come in here next time, just pay them no mind because they love it when we get mad. Like tonight, they don't want to put up with our energy, so they don't show up. They couldn't keep that energy up tonight. They could have came in and talked some kind of trash. They wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. It reminded me of the great Jay-Z, Sean Carter Hove. He said, "Don't argue with fools because from a distance, people don't know who's who." and you just be sitting. Don't argue with them. Don't argue with them. Just as Denzel did in American Gangster, he just said, "Hey, where the Shelby at? Where the Shelby at?" After he done blew it up.
Because you know it's true, and you know that's why you got to remain calm and be able to hold on to that logic. It's hard to do though, because if somebody gets too loud and gets too crazy, it's just hard to restrain yourself and just stand there and make sure that everybody around you does not know who the fool is. They do know who the fool is, that one making all that noise.
It's just so hard to be humble because I just saw it coming. It looked like a softball being pitched to Aaron Judge, man. I just saw it coming. You can't take Von Miller off of your team, give it to Buffalo, and you don't have Odell Beckham. Oh, it was just so predictable. It was. He went to Cooper Kupp. I did the numbers. It looks like about 36% of his targets went straight to Cooper Kupp. They were sitting there waiting on him the whole time. Ronbo, I tell you, my nuanced numbers says if you adjust it, man, Josh Allen was on fire. He was in fuego. If not for that interception which the kid dropped early on and gave the Rams a short playing field, you really looking at it should have been 43-3.
I know that drive
it
would have kept
really
going.
should have
So
been
we got a
43.
minimum
It
3
wasn't
points.
as close as the scores indicated.
Yes.
They were just outclassed, and they don't have any piece of running game. Good Lord, get somebody to run. I think they ran for a total of 52 yards, and some of that might have been the popcorn man running for them. They got
no depth
not
either.
ready to stand in the presence of the San Francisco 49ers.
And
we can run the ball all over them. I don't know why
we're full
everybody's
dimensional
picking
offense.
them.
And the Rams ain't got nobody to back up the front line. They're top heavy. If anybody goes down, like it did, they got Allen Robinson out there, and they got Cooper Kupp. If Cooper Kupp, anything happens to Cooper Kupp between now and Week 17, the Rams are going to be a lottery team. But they ain't got no picks.
It's over. They will be. They will be so high on the draft, but you're right. They don't even have any picks. They done wagered it all out. And did I see Josh Allen's son, the old Bobby Wagner, out there with his cane? It looked like he dunked on him. It looked like he to get over the goal line. Josh Allen was out this world.
And all the Rams can talk about. We got Bobby Wagner this year, and we're expecting, what are you going to do when you got Bobby Wagner and Aaron Donald in combination out on that field? So we feel pretty good about our defense. Hey, Rudy, how you feel good about your defense now, fam?
He can't be feeling good. Oh, Aaron Donald looked almost pedestrian. I think he got one sack. I'm looking at the box numbers, 2 and 2. Yeah, 2 tackles, 2 assists. But he had a very quiet night. I seen those shoulders turn, and that running back was gouging them. They had some fumble problems, but all I saw was about 6-7 yards to carry. And then when the running backs got tired, they said, "Hey, Josh, go ahead and run that thing a little bit, man. And don't slide,
a few yards too.
just run right at him."
And even in the booth, they kept saying that what you do to neutralize Aaron Donald is you just sort of run right at him sometimes because he's really quick. I said, you know what? Everybody's been doing that for a long time, Chris. Everybody knows about that. And Aaron, what is he going to say at the end of the game? Aaron, you didn't seem to have much impact on tonight's outcome. Did you have anything you want to add to? Well, they just kept running the ball when we played them. And do you know Deebo Samuel? Who? Deebo was mad as hell and tweeted the boy. Hey, hi, dude. I'm Deebo Samuel.
You gonna know my name?
We gotta go, fam. Hey, come back tomorrow though, because we're gonna do the scores. And predict this game, all right?
God bless, Ronbo. Thanks for having me, man.
My pleasure, fam. Looking forward to tomorrow. Got time for us? Please get in here.
All right, my brother.
All right. Night, fam.
Bye-bye.
And, hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, we're just, it's like we're having more fun. It's almost as fun watching the Rams lose as us winning. When we win, we go nuts.
Yeah.
But watching the Rams, I have a similar feeling. Hey, Beth, I gotta say this though, it's not as high as when the Hawks lose, but it's close. Bethel, you're feeling. We got our own issue though. George Kittle's not. I can't imagine him playing this weekend. This is something I'm concerned about. But your feeling on that, and go ahead and talk about there's Rudy. Rudy made an appearance. All right. Go ahead, Bethel.
No, it's just, for me, I'm not worried because I think that's why they probably had more tight ends in this group because maybe that was lingering.
Ooh.
And that's why they had a little bit more tight ends. Because they thought something like this might happen.
It happens every year, Bethel.
Just in
George
case.
misses time every year. You just don't know how much time it's going to be, but he's definitely never going to play a full schedule.
Yeah,
so good.
But with all the starters that we have on the team, I think they'll be okay. It won't be that bad.
Yeah.
And I just feel sorry for my friend because my friend went to the game, and I guess he's probably coming crying, and he probably won't come to work tomorrow. Because,
is he a Rams fan? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. every time they lose, he don't go to work because the people might laugh at him, so he just doesn't come to work. So put out an APB tomorrow. Rams fans are not gonna go to work.
See, Beth, that's what I'm talking about. For the Rams have to wait all the way until next Sunday, which is some added time to go through misery.
Yeah.
The media beating them up, 49er fans and everybody who does not appreciate the Rams is going to be talking to them. They're going to have to hide. You got an extra 3 days. It's Thursday night, Bethel. So you got to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, and then another Sunday later. You finally get to redeem yourself. And if they lose the Falcons next week, Bethel, oh my God, it's party time all over the Niner Empire. The Rams are 0-2. They got beat to death on Thursday night, and the Falcons hand them their ass the following Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember when we played the Bills, we didn't get beat that bad, and we didn't have the stars that the Rams had when we played the Bills. So even our backups did better than them against the Bills.
That's right.
So
they did not do well for themselves tonight. And they stopped asking whose house is this. Did you notice? I think they asked that one time.
Yeah. After that, I didn't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
There's nobody saying whose house no more.
I heard
Bills fans were saying whose house? Our house.
And Rock was seen leaving after the first half, rolling down the highway as fast as he could get out of that parking lot. He's got to stop coming out there for the. I don't know how much they're paying him, but Rock's probably going to ask for a raise. Because Rock's from Hayward, California. How did he become a Rams fan? I don't believe it.
He's not a Rams fan. They're just paying him good money.
Because he's the Rock.
Because he's the Rock. And then plus, because remember, when there was our Super Bowl, the Rock came out, because of George Kittle.
Yeah, him and George, man.
We didn't have to pay him anything. Yeah, we didn't have to pay him anything. He has to charge the Rams because they have to pay him money to do that.
So, by the way, that bothers me in itself. Rock's not poor. You don't need to keep coming out there.
No.
Yeah, unless you're going to come out there to promo your new movie coming up, but you don't need to come out there for the Rams. You don't like the Rams. Stop.
Yeah. But if they're giving him free money, he'll take it.
Yeah,
the Rams,
I can't blame him, but
they pay everybody, money, so.
Yeah. Money's all object in Los Angeles.
They like flaunting that money.
And Bethel, that goes for the fans that are being paid out there. There's a percentage of those fans out there that are Hollywood extras. They're not out there because they love the Rams. They're just out there because they're getting paid, and the union pays a minimum that's very nice. Rams, you think I'm kidding? I heard that was actually true.
Yeah. So, and then plus, you can prove it because there's a guy named, what his name is, he has the same logo as the Raiders. It just says Rams. What's the thing
didn't I see a photo of this? At any rate. But Bethel, we're going to go tomorrow. We're going to talk about the 49ers. Bring your score with you tomorrow, and just have a great night. It's always fun.
Yeah, I was gonna bet money on this game, but my friend is doing the bet, and then it's gonna I kind of felt sorry for him because I was gonna bet the Bills to win.
Oh.
Yeah, and then when he had to pay up, he's gonna had a sad smile on his face, when he gives me all that money. So I didn't want to, make any more hardship.
Make more pain for him. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Bethel. Have a great night.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Hit the like. Best show. Let's go, Niners.
Night, Bethel. Can we just roll that? I just want to see. Rudy's on his way from SoFly Stadium. I just want to see what he said here. The Rudy Sports Report, RSR. All right, later, fellas, almost home from SoFly. He puts an emphasis on SoFly Stadium. Going to hang up the SB banner they gave us as we entered the stadium. Meanwhile, Niner fans buying draft cap and gear. Rudy, at least you never punk out, though. You do always make an appearance, at least. So you're at the stadium. If you see, Ready to Go came in and threw down some nonsense. So, what's his name? Van Hall. Van Hall came in. So, we're still waiting for Marketing Pro. Is Marketing Pro on the phone? Shucks. Hey, Frank. Frankie. The Marketing Pro. I love to imitate Marketing Pro. Ronbo, the thing is, we may lose our first game, but y'all got to worry about the rest of the season. So, because we're going to pull our stuff together. By the time this season's over, you're going to know the Rams are back. Marketing Pro, I got you down. Hey, Tony, Atlanta Tony.
Ronbo.
Yes, Tony.
Good evening.
It is a good evening, isn't it? And Tony, I hope your DC took notes. The Rams are not inflappable. They do things that a DC can just sit back and laugh as he's writing out the game plan.
Hey, Ronbo, remember I told you about Buffalo's defensive line with those first and second round picks?
Yep.
AJ Epinesa got a sack tonight. He don't even start.
Who was that big, huge dude that kept getting in Stafford's face? He got one sack that I remember. Von Miller went in there and talked to people. I think he gave him some technique lessons or something, too. Oh, they was beating up on the Rams.
Yep. You talking about I wonder if Shaq Lawson played because I was finishing up working.
That
you
dude
talking about Jordan Phillips?
I think so, yeah.
Jordan Phillips.
Dude looks like an offensive lineman. It's good. Him and Javon Kinlaw eat at the same table. My God, that's a big dude.
Jordan Phillips, he was a second-round draft pick in 2015.
Oh, he goes back that
by
far.
the Dolphins. Yeah.
Well,
he's a good football player.
Yeah, he is. He was tonight, boy, because he's the kind of guy that is going to help others work because it takes a lot to stop him. That boy. So, it was necessary.
Earlier, about 40 minutes ago, you probably seen in the comments, Patrick, my homeboy, was coming in talking stuff about apologizing, and I kind of checked him. I said, "Hey, this is Ronbo's chat. You don't come in here calling no shots. You're not a shot caller. You don't call no shots in Ronbo's chat."
And on behalf of the Rams, calling for an apology. He lost his mind, and then I saw him. I ignored him. I could say something now. I think he's gone. He said, "Hey, and you forgot to read my post, Patrick. I didn't forget to read your post. I told you a long time ago. There's no need for you to put up no donations. I didn't ask for it. I'm not reading your post every time. I might sometimes."
Yeah. And Ellis, I just read your comment. Carlos Basham, Boogie Basham, second-round pick from Wake Forest last year. Greg Rousseau was their first-round pick. They got a multitude of defensive linemen, either first or second-round picks, all up and down that line. They can go 9 deep.
They've been building that line.
Defensive line.
They've been building it.
Yep.
See, that's the
Ronbo,
secret.
you called it. You called it, Ronbo.
Right.
Did we say Matthew Stafford pick fest? Because what did you say, Ronbo? That's what he does. That's who he is.
I mean, Stafford will throw the ball even if his arm says better don't do it. I don't know what his arm is feeling like. But then again, Tony, Stafford was doing that in Detroit. He does that, even if it's not there. That's why what I really was impressed tonight with is that Josh Allen was not trying to bomb the field all day. He was taking what the defense gave him. He set the Rams up like suckers. He kept whittling away, quick pass, quick out, nullify Aaron Donald, get rid of the ball. All of a sudden, he rolls out of the pocket, and he's got a dude, Jalen Ramsey's running as hard as he can because they was trying to play up on it, right? Bomb the boo-boo out of the Hey, Jalen!
Stephon Diggs beat him deep. I saw Jalen.
And beat him short, too.
Yeah. You see he had that deer in the headlight look sitting on the bench. Can't blame nobody now. That was your man again. Just like
Twice.
Last year. He's not good, Ronbo. You can run right by him.
Yeah. Jalen did, and Stephon did that to him twice. Remember that time that Jalen finally made a play in the end zone, and Jalen got up, he thought he was Kimbe to Mutombo. He get up, wave, and said, "What did Jalen put your finger down? He's been eating you up all day, and now you go wave a finger about making one play." Good.
He gave up. Stephon Diggs got him
122 yards, right?
Yeah, but he got beat for 6 catches for 124 all night. So that guy they got on the other side, Ronbo, that Gabriel Davis, number 13, he was beating Kansas City in the playoffs. I like him, that receiver for Buffalo.
I tell you, that's why they picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl. The AFC is going to be tough, but Buffalo's definitely going to be part of the toughness, boy. Hey, I think do we have to play Buffalo this year?
You guys going to play Buffalo.
Maybe not. I know we play the same teams as the Rams, but only I think the AFC West is who we share. I don't know about Buffalo.
Yep. But that AFC is going to be tough, Ronbo. And here's a prediction for me. I think the Indianapolis Colts defense is going to lead the league in turnovers. This is just something I've seen. And I know preseason's vanilla, but I see something with them. They got
5 Pro Bowlers and 3 All-Pros on that defense.
That'll do it.
Buckner, Yannick Ngakoue, the defensive end.
The man who feels disrespected. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going to be tough. But I knew it. Stafford, he's going to throw a lot of picks. He's going to throw more than 20 picks. And Chris Collinsworth was feeling sorry for him. They put the camera on his elbow. Like,
I missed that. When did they do that toward the end of the game, right? I walked out because I couldn't stop laughing.
Pick fest. He throws picks. And Ronbo, they got Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson wasting away. I know Darrell Henderson's a good receiving back, but he was a good running back at Memphis too. Run the football. They just won't do it.
You know, because big bases, I got Matthew Stafford, I got Cooper Kupp. That's all I need. You guys, your running backs are just in there for novelty. We're going to throw the ball 40, 50 times, whatever it takes. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Sean. Throw the ball. Huh?
Cooper Kupp's going to take a beating this year, too.
Yeah.
Just wait and see.
If
and Ronbo, got a question. Free agent, signee, wide receiver Allen Robinson, where was he tonight?
You got one. You got one reception tonight. I made note of that so I wouldn't forget it because I says, you know what? Where's Allen Robinson? I thought he's supposed to be on this team. Oh, there he goes. He made a reception.
Yeah.
OBJ was there tonight, too.
No market is slow, no ready to blow.
Yeah. Well, Market Pro will be back tomorrow. Because you 49er fans, we'll get over this loss. But what y'all got to deal with is coming up this weekend. And you know, I'm going to be in here with me and all my boys, and we're going to talk about what's going on, and y'all going to shut the hell up. Marketing Pro, I wish you'd come in, but I'm telling you, man, you kill me.
Well, our defense, we see a blueprint because, Ronbo, we got those 2 edge rushers we just drafted, Arnold Ibukile and D'Angelo Malone, who had 2.5 sacks in the Senior Bowl.
See, that's...
Plus, we got Lorenzo Carter and Aduge.
I know what you're saying. Is that how you pronounce it? Because I look at it, never try to pronounce it. You know,
we got some edge rushers.
And you know,
we're gonna be coming out.
You got enough receiving power too. That Jalen can't cover. I don't believe he can cover Kyle Pitts. You know what? I'm gonna be watching that game. I can't wait.
Cordell Patterson.
Oh.
What about Drake London?
Oh, Drake London too. They don't have enough people out there to cover your wide receivers. And Mariota, in that preseason game, I said, you know what? Marcus has matured. So.
And we're gonna run the rock on him too. And Ronbo, I saw Nate Noble get pushed back so much.
I mean,
and beat to the corner.
Rudy,
he's not that good.
And Rudy, acknowledge that, Rudy, because you said, well, we got Note Boom, and we feel pretty good about him. Rudy, how do you feel about him now?
Ronbo, he was getting beat all night.
I saw it.
They was putting on the clinic on him. Rousseau was beating him. Von Miller was beating him. Boogie Basham was beating him. A.J. Epinesa beat him on a couple moves. No Bloom is not the guy. They're going to have to hit the waiver wire. He's not that guy.
I'm going to ask Whitworth to come out of retirement for one more year. Hey, Tony, we got to go.
Yes,
I'll see you tomorrow, and just have a great night.
Yes, sir. They better start running the rock, or it's going to be a bad season.
They'll learn. They're going to learn the hard way. They're going to learn.
Yeah.
They're going to learn. All right, Tony.
I'll see you tomorrow, sir.
Can't wait. Night.
All right. Take it easy.
You too. And we're going to check back and see if Frank is still with that sandwich. Frank's out. He seriously is out. Fam, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Thanks for the contributions tonight, guys. Always appreciate it. And wasn't it a fun night tonight? I tell you, the only thing I can think of better, equal to that, is a deep dish pizza with everything on it, and nobody at the table except for me and a glass of wine. I'm not sharing the pizza. Oh, I don't care how many people are knocking at the door. I'm not opening that door. That pizza's mine. Glass of vino and a Rams getting creamed. Fam, I'll see you tomorrow. Please remember to subscribe so I can find you and let you know when we're having more fun. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bring your scores tomorrow as we'll talk about what we think is going to happen in our Sunday game against the Chicago Bears. Have a great night, fam. The birthday boys, Shabazz and Bobo. See you tomorrow.